up, y'all?
Hello.
Welcome back to the summit. I'm here with Seangares. Take it away.
I'm here with Fifflaren.
Yep.
James Bardolph. Juicebox. James the Juicebox.
Juicebox James.
Box of juice, baby. I've got noodles as well. I made one of the noodle things.
Even though we're getting lunch in like an hour?
Oh,
Shin bowl.
hold on.
Oh, it's
Buffalo
actually-
Wild Wings lunch. Let's not leave
You were
out any
talking
of
about
the
that
details.
yesterday.
No, this is real. It's actual Wild Wings.
I know. But
Yeah.
you were saying yesterday that you're like, I want Buffalo Wild Wings.
Well, they have the sauce in the fridge, right?
I
So I was
saw that.
super down to use that on the Chick-fil-A, but I didn't think of it in time because.
I don't do sauce.
Dude, this is going to be a good lunch.
Oh, yeah. We be eating real good
Definitely need
over
that.
here at Summit. Eating real good. That's right. That's the motto. Either way, SK Gaming scrapes one out on North there. Kind of got a little scary there towards the latter part of that match. I think North really clawed their way back into it.
Yeah, I think this map will suit them a little bit better, going to Inferno.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's Inferno, right?
Yeah,
I was
think,
getting a little
think they're on
bit.
the wrong map.
Okay.
Kind of threw me off, too, for a
Yeah.
sec.
I was like, wait a minute. I've been thinking it's going to be
Inferno
the
and
whole
then
time. But no,
Overpass.
but yeah, North did beat Mirage, that's right.
I think James made a good point, though. I think Mertz is going to be able to find picks a little bit better on Inferno through mid, halls, B. Cobble is a little bit one-dimensional when it comes to finding picks as a CT opper. T side, it's always a little bit difficult to find your openings unless you're fallen. So, yeah, I think someone's going to be able to help Valdi a little bit more on this map.
I think so as well. And on top of that, think positive. If SK wins this map now, we'll probably get him on the couch.
It's true.
Yeah, they're done.
True.
A lot of people want to do it. I think day one is not the day to do it because everyone's concentrating on their first games. But you know,
We got to get the flow. I mean, probably would have been good on us, but, you know.
What's that?
I guess letting our couch get entirely invaded before we put a full day's work in, Sean? I mean, unless you're Jordan, in which case you put quarters of matches in.
He's still not here. He was supposed to be in here like an hour and a half ago.
Unbelievable.
Crazy.
Doesn't show up, of course.
I think he's still at the range practicing.
He probably is. He's hit hundreds and
recording for
hundreds
his
of
vlog.
golf balls.
Yeah.
He bought 4,000 balls.
New personal best.
He hasn't stopped. He's got calluses all over his hands.
Oh.
So when we go into this one, though, is North a team that we can say they'll have the stamina to sort of charge it back up, maybe come out in the second map and give us
I think
a good
so.
series?
I think, I mean, I wasn't expecting first map to be that competitive, but I definitely think we can see a North W here on Inferno.
Yeah, I think it's definitely we can see something out of them on this map for sure because they could have rolled over and just collapsed that second half, but they fought back and they made it a close match. So I think they can take that into this match and ride a little bit of momentum.
And one thing to point out as well, if they even saw the game yesterday that SK played versus Torqued on Inferno, just one of the 2 rounds that worked was one of the A executes that they had, and they're winning that versus SK.
is this the monitor they're giving away?
No, this is TV.
No, I don't think so. Actually, it kind of looks.
But it's an AOC monitor.
It does look
It
like
runs really
that.
fluid.
The stand looked like that, right?
Don't you have any plugs to do?
Where's the
some sponsorship?
I don't
plugs?
think
we're getting there. Let's start. Come on, man.
Is that what you're doing?
We're trying to make it beautiful here.
Yeah.
Transition. Where's the overlay? Where's the overlay for the giveaways? Boom. It's not exactly
that's
the
not
same
it.
one,
That's
but
not
it's the same company. So there is a giveaway. If you want to give things away, no, wait, that's not how it works. If you want to win
If
something,
you want to
right.
give
kappa.ly
There you go.
/CSS2 giveaway, CS Summit number 2 giveaway. It's open until Monday. There are 2 winners, one a Sennheiser GSP, not George St. Pierre, 600 headset, and one AOC 27-inch monitor. That's a lot of inches. It's a big-ass monitor.
It's a couple inches shy of
30.
the rims on my car. You guys are perverts. Ridiculous. Anyway, we'd also like to give a shout-out to Sennheiser. Did I say it right?
Sennheiser.
Sennheiser.
Sennheiser. Listen.
You said it again.
Yeah, you did.
Sennheiser.
Okay, great.
Sennheiser.
There you go.
I'm sorry. Heartfelt condolences for that mess up.
I feel like
do
I have to move
apologize.
my juice box out of the thing.
Monster energy drink.
Alongside Sennheiser.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
AOC. Netgear Nighthawk Pro Gaming. That's right. Those routers are
Not just gaming.
pumping
Pro
it up.
gaming.
Yes, pro gaming. And Final Mouse, of course. Sean, if you'd like to hold this for a second. Thank you. Thank you very much for making it possible. Of course, Monster
the mouse
5.
is upside down.
It is upside down, actually.
How-
Right next
who
to
did
Robin's
that?
face.
Somebody
That's
did
how
that.
big it is.
What's prettier?
At least he has a 10.
Close.
I
It's
like the
limited
holes
edition.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the color.
in the mouse.
Oh. I only
You
heard.
clearly haven't been paying attention.
I
to
heard
the
half of this, heard half of that, and it just kind of caught me off guard. I pay attention, believe it or not. Inferno, though,
Not going to catch you off guard.
not. Never going to happen.
Who you got, Trace?
I think SK. I'm going to have to go with that way. And you know why? Because just as of yesterday, again, I wrote the script, saw it all, know exactly what happened. So
I'm going to go with you. I trust you on this. It definitely seemed like you knew it was going to happen yesterday.
And I trusted you, Sean.
Go on, SK.
And then
You know,
we saw what happened.
sometimes, do you guys ever like do photos with people, right? And they put their arm like around your shoulder or something. But for me, because I'm so big, there was one dream hack where this like 13-year-old kid put his hand around my waist. And I said to him, damn, round the waist, we gonna bang? And he's like, 100%.
Oh, man.
Jesus. I don't know, James.
Anyway, we have the huddle from
Well,
North.
Did you guys?
We have the huddle from
Yeah,
North.
what's the rest of the story? Come on.
That's about it.
No cliffhangers, dude. I'm not going to watch the movie, so.
Oh.
Anyway, we've got the huddle from North.
That's true. And
SK chilled out.
game
Lots of blue
phases.
in this room. All the blue. Big ass keyboards.
You should go up there, James.
James, what CS player has the best posture?
Posture. Probably JDM. Apparently, the way he plays is good.
I always thought
For
Alicia had really
posture-wise.
good posture.
Yeah, he also he sits
Is
like
it super
straight.
proper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to the posture of players, I have to say.
I don't
So,
either, but Alicia always is like
Yeah,
standing out.
I could see a point. Yeah, chest is in a good place.
Yeah.
But it's kind of weird though, right? Because normally in terms of posture, there's not a single table at a single event that you would probably have proper posture and like how you're supposed to sit.
Yeah.
You know, on the subject of tables, right? One thing which I think is often overlooked at tournaments is that I think when you're having a tournament table, that you should sand off the corner so it's rounded. Because if you see, a lot of people will hang their mouse pad off the end of the table because the corner is so harsh on their forearm. So I think it's often something that people can do to just round off the edges of the table to make it less harsh on the players.
Just a little sanding. Sand it down.
Yeah, sand it down.
Cove it out. Pistol it out, which is exactly what we're going to do. SK Gaming have the one map up. Can North reel this one back and give us 3?
Look at the CT utility here. How often you see 2 people with grenades on the CT side. Taco with a smoke and a HE grenade.
It's a really cool pistol. Taking the fight to alt mid, 3 people.
You probably had a second flash as well, right? No, you actually didn't. Normally you get a flash from there.
Boom.
That's
Second
true.
Stopping any fast reaction with that smoke grenade.
Everyone's pretty spread out across the map. 4 players alive on both sides. Quite a bit of damage. Over on the SK side, they do have 1 kit, 1 to Fallen, should this one come down to the later half of the round. Baldy, though, is going to continue his headshots from the last map. He had a really great performance on Cobble, and starting off strong here on Inferno. Looks like favoring this A side, James.
Yeah, Fallen was staying towards the Speedway position, but now he's gone too deep towards A, unfortunately, because he was staying on the corner of Speedway and B, and he's got 2 flashes, so I think he was just going to pop flash into pool for his teammate Fur, who's peeking from coffins, which would be a pretty powerful position. You see now he's going back.
Bolt is solo in the site right now, though. Super low HP, 13 HP.
One might even say things are about to get dicey here in the pit, and that is exactly what it is. 13 HP is exactly right. 77 armor, though. If he can find one, that would be a tremendous success on his behalf. Didn't happen, though. And the bomb is going to go down. North getting it down there in the A side. Fern Fallen needing to do the retake here. They do have 2 flashes. Gonna elect to use 1 early on. They're going to go ahead, jump through the smoke, go for these kills. Cager B finds Fallen. It's now up to Fur in top middle. USP in hand. 100 HP and Kevlar. Making his way around that wrap side there. Just past the arch. Set up for a kill on the graveyard. Doesn't happen. MSL says, nah.
I would have liked to have seen what SK would have done towards B had the play come in that they were kind of prepared for. So I think we would have seen
With the rotation?
Yeah, because just looking at Fallen on the radar, I think he was, Fur was going to just peek from coffins, wait for the flash to come in, and then away you go. But you don't see that flash coming because he's throwing it from so far away towards the pool position. But you don't really see that on the pistol round of Inferno. So it was interesting from SK.
We saw it yesterday. Torqued. But he ended up dying off of spools right away instead. Got double dinked and died. But we had one guy in spawn with double flashbangs, so I think he's supposed to do the same.
Yeah,
I love the pull
something
flashes.
that's interesting is versus Torqued, SK full bot on this round. BC versus North, 3 of their players didn't full buy. I don't know if that's an opponent thing or if that's just a feeling thing.
Damn, triple nades.
But it's
Confidence thing,
right?
right?
Because Bolt's actually ends up buying full armor.
Yeah, Fallen did buy out. Same with Bolts.
How many kills did Bolts get last round? Did he get any?
None.
No. The only kill there on
Surprising.
Coldzera. And in this round, the B hit is on. Right now, the flash is coming out there from the SK. Catching him off guard. Fallen find it too before he's taken out by Valde. MSL also taking out Taco. So the lines of defense are getting stretched ever so long here on the B side of the map. North trying to get this bomb down. And it looks like they'll do exactly that. Smokes were in place. They took the site, but not without quite a bit of resistance from Fallen in a perfectly timed pop flash.
That was literally exactly what he did yesterday against Torqued when he got a double
exactly
kill.
the same, yeah.
Fur edging his way in right now over here at the coffins. We're going to see if he can get a defuse. Not going to find it, though. Valde's going to find him with the AK first. Bolt's chiming in now. Coldzera left with a deagle towards that CT spawn.
Exit frag, boys.
Exit frag times.
Who is on the site? That's UMP boy. Valde's going to come to try and help him finish things off. Will he lose the AK? He won't.
At that point, obviously, Coldzera is trying to cost, you know, as much as he can, right? So,
Yeah, just trying to take out another gun.
like, you know.
Yeah,
what
it
else
was
can
an
you do?
interesting scenario though, because Valde comes back with the AK, and he's only got limited time to get that kill. Otherwise, he dies to the bomb, and then they lose two people just to take out a deagle. I would have left my teammate to die.
The James
Outstanding,
Bardolph way.
James.
I'm out. I'm out.
I'm out. See ya. Nice. 2-0. Valde continuing his wrath, mopping up some of these eco kills though. Nonetheless, 7-0 speaks for itself in the third round.
Indeed it does. Trace, take it away.
Take it away, I will. Right back into this round where, yeah, we haven't really lifted off the ground yet, Sean. We got a lot of time to look at each other even more. In case you can't see at home, because you can't. 4 USPs left for firepower on the SK Gaming side.
I'm eating my spicy noodles. You can't play by play a USP round, man.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's
just
really,
not worth it.
They're just not.
Is that what I smell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got spicy noodles on the go.
You're
I can
all
confirm.
over that kitchen this morning.
I can confirm they are spicy. I'm just exploring, man.
Yeah.
I had the Uncrustable thing going on yesterday.
Yeah, but this kitchen, I could probably explore it for a week. There's a lot going on in there.
Today I learned how to make coffee, American style.
What do you mean American style?
There's, I think there's only
You
one
have those things. You
style.
have kettles, man. In the UK, you have kettles.
Yeah, I mean, we have kettles in Sweden as well, but we also have you never seen a machine like that?
It's the
I've never
21st
used
century.
one. No, I have them in like the odd hotels, but I just don't know how to use it. I don't know what to do with it. But only American hotels. In Europe, you have kettle.
That's true, because you,
Yeah.
especially in the UK, right? Because of the tea.
Yeah, man. Tea game is on point.
How much tea do you have in your house, James?
I have all kinds of tea, man. I have
read
all
something about
kinds of
this on
tea.
Reddit recently.
I've got. You know, I'm a man of panache. I've all kinds of tea going on. I've got pots of teas. I've got this. What do you call it? I've got this Kenyan tea.
How many bags of tea you think are in your house right now?
I've got tins of tea, man. I'm not even a bag. I've got loose tea in this bitch. There's no bags.
There's just,
How
there's
many-
just one in my house.
How many cups of tea you think you can make?
More than 100 right now.
Oh my God.
More than 100.
You
I have
have
more.
to-
I have 2 teapots of different sizes, and I've got these other things you just put in a mug. Loose tea. One has a little pineapple.
James, I
on
need to
it.
teach you moderation.
I'm a man of excess.
Look at this. Rather quickly finished round there for North.
That wasn't quick.
No,
that was
that
slow.
felt like forever.
It was the opposite of quick.
It was quickly dwindled down to the final seconds of the timer of the bomb.
Cold be the one picking up the up.
AZ sticking with the ump, but the weapons will be coming out now for SK Gaming. AWP in the hands of Cold. And Mertz again over on the north side.
I've got this one tea called Russian Caravan. And I think the Kenyan one is a rose one. And I forgot the rest of them, but there's too many, man.
You know who loves tea?
Me.
Michael Shroud Zeshek.
Really?
No, actually, he's changed. He's a
Oh
coffee
yeah, that's
man.
right. But he used
a
to
coffee
be a
man now.
massive fan of the Earl Grey.
Yeah,
I've got coffee from Yemen, which I bought in Egypt.
Why are you trying to one-up Shroudy?
Yeah,
It's potent.
I can't believe you.
It's potent.
Unbelievable.
Tyrone can't touch me when it
Cold
comes to
upping
tea.
left mid right now in Covey. Dangerous peak.
And walked right into it. MSL going to be punished for that little bit of a step, but Mertz is going to reply. Not going to go down without a fight.
If you were a T in that position and he gets that pick, do you think there's like a bait set up and he's got some support from a rifle around the corner?
Versus most teams, I might consider it, but SK doesn't really run that very often. Sometimes Bolts would be in that corner with him, I guess. You'd maybe want to molly it out.
That's a pretty cool angle to walk from. I'm gonna steal that. Well, the push is coming in from North. Will they commit to this though? It seems they are at the point of notice. Look at the flank. Who's that in Banana? Is that Bolts? Jesus. Okay. Hello, says Mertz. 3 on 2. Smokes around the site. Funny enough, Steel used to do this a lot actually on the CT side.
Oh.
Jesus. Finally gone. 28 seconds. That's enough time for it. Never mind. Never mind.
So yeah, Mertz hits those shots and then just gets sprayed through the smoke. So what just happened?
Well, there was a gap in the smoke on the right side as well, right? So he at least he knew that he wouldn't be on the right side of the bomb site. But yeah, there was some six shots.
Yeah, and they keep SK's economy really low here. This is a really important round for North.
Does Shroud drink beetroot soup though? That's the question. Because Shroud's Polish, right?
Yeah,
Polish background.
Unless we're in Poland.
There's
then.
this Polish beetroot soup called borscht, and you can get it in sachets, or if you're old school, you can just make it yourself.
He might have used to have that.
Yeah, I don't think Mike's
without Tom.
making
Without
anything.
Tom around, there's no way Mike's making
Mike
that.
ain't making no kind of.
Yeah, if you drink too much of that, though,
cheese, you know?
if you drink too much of that, your pee will be like beetroot color.
What?
Yeah,
The more you know.
absolutely.
8K's popping off behind
Yeah,
us.
it's a standard day here in Southern California.
You're like Polish background, right?
It's really how we're doing things.
Are you Polish background? Do you drink borscht? No? Alicia's a fraud, man. He's not about that beetroot soup life.
Probably never
We
even
need
heard of it.
Steve.
I'll bring you some sachets, man. It's good stuff.
Trying to get Steve on the headset. He's not down.
Yeah, they already watched from here anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Come on down. Water's
Robin,
warm.
you're good at convincing people to do
No,
what they don't want to do.
I don't know about that. Last event I tried like from day one, and it just didn't work out for me, you know. Even offering money, take my spot, it just didn't work.
$20. Put it on
Yeah,
the
it's like
chair.
please. I just need this one map off, you know.
Come on, man. Just give me a soundbite, something, anything. Throw me a bone here.
And I'm gone.
And a bone is exactly what we could be seeing heading over towards that A side. North trying to find out where they want to penetrate this SK Gaming defense. Take it away, Sean.
Yeah, it looks like they're setting up for some kind of A execute right now. Smoke for left mid. MSL smoking back site. Porch clear, incoming. Ooh.
You see 3 though, so that can kick off the rotation for the CTs. It's a full rotation.
CTs are stuck in the site right now.
Yeah, but are they in
it's
a
a pinch.
position to buy time? Not really. Cold Zero has to hold the angle, but
Oh,
North are going slow enough.
rapid
We're going to have
incoming.
2 players coming from library. They're waiting for the smoke to go to T's,
Oh
which
my.
surely they threw themselves,
Yeah, they did actually.
and now it's going to fall apart.
Oh.
Wide peak from Fallen, and it all comes tumbling down. Or does it? They almost have the site now, but there's still a man advantage.
And the bomb's in the open.
Cold Zero trying to bait, but there he goes. Damn, that bomb is exposed. Meanwhile, with the time on the clock, there's a flank coming in from the other CT.
Wait, why did Mertz smoke that off? They're just looking to save. Must be like just
300 IQ.
Uh-oh, 6 seconds. Just hide, CT, just hide. And it's all over. Must have been a
Yeah.
communication error.
That smoke back wall site kind of screwed them there. They had the timing to actually pinch those 2 guys in the site. They just ended up sitting behind their own smoke. The rotate came in.
I think it was a little bit of a shame, right? Because I think they were somewhat expecting to have a little bit more time. Because I don't think they were expecting Bolts to have such an aggressive position when they threw
Yeah.
the smokes.
And then when
right?
they got that kill, they wanted to use it
Yeah.
really quickly to pinch those 2 guys, and then they just ended up stalling
Yeah.
out.
It's probably what you would have wanted to do instead. Once you get the kill, go right side instead, throw the smokes anyway. Or rather just run through the smoke. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Boltz's position there. I feel like it's one of those positions where it's like I'm getting one,
Yeah.
but I'm dead. You know?
And then you put a lot of pressure on those 2 guys left on the side to stop a 4-man hit.
Yeah. Because like sure, Cold was ready, I think on contact on Boltz's other side when he was getting it, but since it was smoked off.
Yeah. He rotated around the
Yeah,
side.
or actually maybe a guy just got flashed. Actually, he just rotated it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're back. We're back. We're back.
We are back in a round that did not go North's way. SMG's primarily over on the SK side, trying to mop up a little bit of that money.
Oh, did they push through? We've seen this fail a lot recently. That should be an easy clean-up for the most part. Absolute suicide going through those smokes. So CTs get close to them, avoid so many of the flashbangs. It's awkward they had a pistol out. One of the players. Jarby going for the hero play, but not today.
Yeah,
Sometimes
typically it's not so bad because you flash to the left and you're looking to the right. So any CTs looking at you would be blind technically, but I think they missed a couple of those flashes that they needed to throw to blind fall in for.
Yeah, they only threw one flash to the left,
Yeah.
which he dodged, and then after that, all the other flashes came towards bomb side almost, right side.
Tie ball game with the pause out, 3-3, and I'll be right back.
Eco round for North. Looking at potential 4-3
Oh, we had
for
a
SK.
So we have a technical this time around.
Somebody's dropped from the server. Whispering Eye's coming back. The Whispering Eye.
You want to bring that over, Launders?
Damn, dude, that shirt's sick.
Where did that come from?
Damn.
Yeah, it's ours. We're gonna supposed to have it on the couch. At the end of it, we can
Giant balloon.
yeah, we can inhale some helium. There we go.
Just goes up.
That's
How'd you
the
get it?
idea.
Oh, it's like you just pull it, you know, something happens. Here, you want back, Launders?
Pin it down.
You wanna
So
put it
who's
down here
disconnected bolts,
like this?
having some issue problems.
Jesus, you're gonna break it. Getting nervous.
Maybe he just crashed. I don't know.
I think it's just a crash. There we go. He's back.
Back in business.
He's back.
Do you know what we should do? We should go on chat roulette.
What, just a couch?
Yeah, like
And
with
just
my
see what-
laptop. So
Oh, I thought you meant like the whole setup here.
no, that would be dangerous.
You think so?
That would be dangerous. Absolutely, yeah. I've been
We might have to
subject
do it
some-
Yeah,
once
I
we
was
go
about to
offline.
say, I was like, I don't know where this is heading.
Yeah.
I don't know, in a time like this, right? Why not? Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens.
Just
They,
do
they
it.
can't see what happens.
I'm
Just do
sure
it.
you already know what
Just
happened.
do it, James.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
What are we doing?
Wearing glasses today? Glass tape?
Yeah, I need to be able to see. So.
Fair enough. Fair.
That's a
Did you go
dang
and
shirt.
Thank you.
shoot some balls yesterday?
Yeah.
No. Oh, you went?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, nothing showed me the ropes, kind of. He was
Well,
like
according to Stunna, he
I don't know. This guy had
apparently
like $2,000 worth of clubs and has been golfing for 5 years.
Yeah, he's really good.
So,
So he says. Was
I
he
mean,
actually really good?
I think he's blind though because it's there's a. It
He's
says
really good at golf, but he's blind.
because we're at the driving range, right? And there's like 325 yards in the fence,
Yeah.
and he was literally hitting these balls 500 to 600 yards out, and saying, "No, that only went about 300 yards," and like I saw them go way over the fence.
I don't think he was hitting it at 500.
No,
No,
wait,
wait. What is the record?
Clearly, he definitely cleared a kilometer once.
Jordan
Wait, what is the record?
Gilmore.
Isn't the record like some insane stuff like that?
Tuna actually
100
wasn't
yards.
there.
No, Jordan was not hitting the ball
Tuna
500
actually
yards.
was not there, so he doesn't
What,
know.
last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. So I do know.
You weren't there.
I was.
You were eating pizza.
No,
Well,
I
he was there
actually...
You were
physically.
eating pizza
He
and
was
drinking
there-
apple
I
juice.
witnessed. Check my
Yes.
Instagram. I was down there hitting golf balls.
Yeah, well, you weren't there when I was there, when he was hitting shots.
No.
Physically.
No.
You know
It's
what I mean?
over there, Trace.
No. I would give him the credit then,
close
not
off
going to
the
give it to
10,
him
right?
now, so...
Guys, we're on chat roulette.
Why would you?
Why were you on chat roulette?
Trace.
Put Trace
All
on
right.
there.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, this could get risque.
Yeah.
I like
This
it.
is definitely.
Should I be taking
bait.
off my shirt too?
Hello.
I don't know if I can.
What do we do? Is sign
It's
language?
like-
I don't-
That's what we see at the moment. This is okay. There's a dude. There's a dude there as well with his tongue out.
Oh Lord.
What on earth?
Why is show me the face? Show me the face, damn it! Come on. Look. It's still safe. It's still safe. It's just showing like this area. Show me the face. Show me the face. Come on.
Joke's on you, man. That's all.
Show me the face.
James talking to his girlfriend.
Jesus Christ, man. Jesus.
Look, man.
Can we be friends? What is
should
going on
type-
with this? We
go
still
next.
paused. Next, how do we do that?
I don't know. Isn't that how this works?
Oh, next. Here we go. Okay. Goodbye.
Be careful. This is
This could
This
go-
can
this could get
only-
really
It's a
bad.
matter of time. It's a matter of time.
we're good.
Oh,
Hey,
look.
This guy's watching the stream in the background. No, I'm kidding. It's not true
We're
at all.
pretty sick.
Oh my god. I
Wait,
just
did you
freaked
click
out.
next?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Well, that was only a matter of time until that was happening.
Wait, go back.
Luckily, no one
We
could
can't
see
go
that.
back. We can only go forwards.
Been saying that for years. Don't know how true it is.
Okay, waiting for the next one.
What are these people doing, by the way?
Why
What do
did
you
why
mean?
why
do
was
people
she,
do this?
Why did we see her MacBook desktop icon row and then her in the background as if she was the
What?
wallpaper? We saw all of her.
Ah.
I don't
Well,
know.
they do.
Oh!
Turn it on.
Burn
No,
it!
we
Burn
are
it!
Never mind.
done.
Never mind.
Let's go!
Never
Oh my
mind.
God!
Jesus.
That's it.
No
We're
more
done.
chat roulette. No
The
more chat
girl.
roulette.
Oh,
That's impressive.
Not that there's
Holy
anything
hell.
wrong with that.
Could have been worse.
Oh my
All
God.
I'm gonna say is
Oh
it
my.
could have been worse.
You're getting sweaty
No
over
more
there.
chat roulette. No more chat roulette.
Cool as a cucumber.
I've had too many spicy noodles to put up with that. Oh boy.
Spicy noodles hitting the spot. Just like chat roulette. And in case you're just
there
joining
is
us,
only way one.
we are in a pause.
That guy had some nice balls.
Definitely shame.
There was only one way that could have ended.
No, exactly. Yeah.
No, and it did. That's exactly. That is exactly what happened.
With
Oh
mayonnaise.
God, Jesus.
Well, that was fun.
Oh.
You got to kill the time somehow.
Yeah,
right?
no, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. It's either that or a break, you know.
You,
think
the
I'd
viewer
be
at
seeing
home,
that.
can also play chat
It's
roulette.
It's 10:45. It's 10:45.
How many people do you think actually went and loaded it up right now? Just maybe get on the stream?
no, for sure.
It's probably literally someone from the stream.
It might have been.
Now they're meeting each other. Now they're meeting each other, and
Oh, that's
we're
true.
bridging
We
esports
basically
connections.
just like, oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
Now you get to see what chat looks like.
We'll check it out. We also get to
Whether
see
you
what
like it or not.
Counter-Strike Global Offensive looks like. We're going to get to jump back in this game. Tie scoreline, as you can read right in front of you at 3-3. SK versus North.
Don't patronize the viewers, Stunna.
I'm not, but not everybody watches the game. Some just listen. That's not a troll. If you just listen to the game, make sure you at Launders Seangares. Tell them
No,
that
I
they
do
were
it.
they were patronizing you.
I do
wasn't.
it at the gym
No,
sometimes.
no, man. It's too late. Hole's dug. The shovel's getting shorter.
Stop saying that.
Quick aggression here from MSL, working his way up. We do see Pistols out on the north side. Maybe they can get something going here, but it's going to be a hell of a task.
Running out of bullets. But with no Kevlar, the pistol may just do that as a nicety. HE grenade as well. Get a quick reload in. Reinforcements are here. The bomb is in control. Damage will be limited. It will be minimal. Just one man down. All good. No plant. Move on. Move on. Move on from the images of chat roulette. It still burned in my retina.
And the cool part is, right before you go to sleep, I'm probably going to text that. I'm just going to text the words chat roulette.
There was a lot of hair as well.
Oh, my God.
There's a lot of everything.
Yeah, there
Full
was.
screen.
All right.
Questionable, to say the least.
SK's economy getting pretty good. Pretty solid here. North, just standard default. Bottom banana control. Giving up banana. Taking it back.
Somebody tweeted me and said that they
Peeling back
had
the banana?
stop. They said that they had the borscht, the beetroot soup, and their poo was purple. But I've had that as well. Yeah,
Stop.
I've been there. Purple poo.
I haven't.
We need to get some.
Trying again, a little bit slower.
Oh, deserves a kill surely. It's fallen low damage early on again. He got dinked by the P250 in the previous round, and MSL will continue with reinforcements as well. The bomb's not committed to this though, and KW would be picked off first. No bomb on the radar, so SK won't go crazy, but Bolts is starting to move towards CT spawn.
Oh. Now North is in a really shitty scenario, to say the least.
Bomb into it this time. And they will re-aggress, but Fur is all over this. 5 versus 2 at this point, slowly creeping in. Fur doing so much damage. 1 versus 3 for Valde. Try to get the bomb done quickly. That's one opportunity gone. It's 10 seconds wasted. 30 seconds remain, and
That turned out to be such an awkward round because North was playing just contact playing to B bomb side when they realized they were getting the picks onto Fur.
And
But
also,
once that happens, when he does end up getting the 2, what are you doing with your North, right? You just have to go to bomb side.
Yeah. It's that weird scenario that FaZe found themselves in versus SK, or I'm sorry, versus Cloud9 at the major, where they couldn't draw Cloud9's utility out, so that you need to do stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the only counter to a team not using their utility is you have to do that 3-man hit. You have to show you're just not scared.
Yeah, you have to duel. You have to take that. The other way to do it is obviously like double fake, but so early in the round. An eco.
An eco A exec.
yeah, this is the kind of round I was alluding to in the previous map that we can see from North, which not every team necessarily has in the hole. Bolt's trying to spread
Good damage.
the love as much as possible. Cold's got good cover from his teammates, so again, SK going to make a lot of money in this round.
Damn.
Damn. I need to dispose of this noodle bolt.
gun round though. North gonna see if they can mount some sort of resistance here to this containment that SK has put on these bomb sites. And what scoreline is now 6-3 for SK Gaming. Op in the hands of Mertz again, rivaled by Coldzera on the CT side.
Ooh, that aggro, mid-rush, B-pinch.
A lot of aggression here by SK, and they're going to do a little bit of work with it. Taking down 3 of North, correction, make it 4, falling, and taking a second one on the round for them. Leaving it up to AZ in a round that just had, you know, just so much frags within a matter of 2 seconds,
Dude,
I think.
I just love that call.
That was
he knows
such a good
SK
call.
just has so much money as well, and
Yeah.
North have just been on eco. Obviously have money for the first time in a while.
Mert's been
and
saving up for an op.
Yeah.
Oh, how many shots
Ends
did you
up
shoot? Got that 1 kill on Fur.
I mean, even
Instantly
if this
loses
wasn't
op.
like this successful, just in terms of just doing it, it's just such a great call. I feel like.
Very well timed.
Can't let him get in place, right? Can't let him get comfortable.
Cannot. Something about a shovel getting shorter.
Something about exploitation.
Because even now, starting now, all the next rounds, North are going to be forced to at least spend at least 1 flash, probably in mid, just to ensure that they're not pushing down. This round didn't even go anyone mid. Too scared.
5 CZs in the hands of North. 4 flashbangs total and a smoke on Valde. 4 head armor though, because they do have quite a bit of apartments control now.
Kind of interested to see where he's going to throw that smoke. On the balcony, maybe? Yeah, on the balcony.
Smoke out. SK knows that they're entrenched in those halls. They have not pushed B. They don't know that there could be no one A ramp or no one in banana at all. Valde going to get a flash out, primed. It looks like the hit is on. Here comes North out to the A site. Trying to get the bomb down is the main goal, if not winning the round. Bolts, the first line of defense, as well as Taco, both are going to fall to the hands of these CZs. And it's going to be an easy plant for North and almost a touchdown pass there for throwing the grenade there from the library. Really good eco round here from North, able to get this bomb down. Take down Taco, Bolts, waltz right into the site. SK playing it very patiently, though, trying to find a frag here or there, trying to get some leverage that could be taking the site. But I think at this point they've elected to save, trying to grab any frags they can. North smart, though. Going to go the opposite way.
Good drop.
And think we finally got the settings on Bardolph's mic, right? Sorry, do you think they picked up on that? 7-4, SK Gaming on top of North.
You guys are wondering why James is being quiet. He just had to go back.
Yeah. There we go.
Marvelous. We're back.
Marvelous.
Right, let's see if North can get some more rounds on the board here. Where's Mertz at? Where's Mertz? Okay, he's down the ramp. Looking for a boost over the smoke, which you see every now and then. Rarely punished, but from time to time. Can never trust these smokes. Not anymore. So will he have an opportunity to get an entry, or is he just going to be holding the line for his teammates to move up? Oh, someone's been spotted. Those shoulder pads, man. Hello, Kiabi.
Oh.
Goodbye, Kiabi.
My.
2 for 2, baby. The way he flicks as well.
The second he saw that the shot come from Mertz through the half wall, he instantly knew they might know where he was.
Well, the opening kill, T-side at the top of mid, but perhaps AZ has overplayed his position. MSL grenaded into oblivion. Pit still in possession of SK, 3 people on the A site, and presumably Fallen starting to move down. Who is that Fur? Okay, I can't see the radar from here. So this is a pretty... this is turning out to be a disaster for North. And they're going to get that economic reset as well. Although you see Mertz has got 4K in the bank, so maybe there's another buy to be had. But they're still fighting for this round, 25 seconds. The crossfire of the Pit player is going to be really hard to deal with. And now Mertz is alone. Definitely wants to hold on to that gun. I don't know if his whole team have money to buy. No, they don't. So it's going to be a desperate situation pretty much for the rest of this half.
Yeah, outside of the pistol round, the 2 anti-ecos following, North hasn't really had much success at all this half. So it's been a pretty brutal half for them.
Not other defaults. Not even on just walking in towards bomb site.
Fast banana hits,
Fast banana
A
hits, yeah.
Nothing's working for them right now.
Even getting the entries. That one round we saw, Bolts ended up dying in mid. Even had to execute there as well.
Yeah.
Oh, did he tag 2?
I think that guy crossed in front of him
MSL.
after he got the kill.
Okay. It's hard to tell. So much to look at.
A lot to do, a lot to see. You know,
My keyboard starts out for delivery now.
on his way
Nice.
here.
It's not coming here, it's coming to the hotel. So if it comes at reasonable time, then...
Find your soldering iron.
Yeah, it's all here. I've got it here.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'll go through my bits and bobs.
One thing that I will say though, I think North has done a really good job in making sure that they always have banana control.
Yeah, that's true. It's just they're not getting much out of it.
No, they just have it. So at least
Yeah.
they're not getting pushed back to the point of like SK Gaming always with 4 on the A bomb site. The bomb sites have been hitting. They've actually only been running in against 3.
Yeah, I think they can hit B. They haven't really done, you know, a 5-man B exec or 4-man B exec. They just had that one weird default round where they forced in with 2-3 people.
And I think even that round would have went a little differently. MSL turned from that flash pretty good.
Yeah.
They just didn't hit that shot. I think that changes the landscape the whole round, honestly.
Yeah, you get further and then all of a sudden you have the whole bomb site. It's a win then, right?
First to 16. Usually the winner. Right now, though, North trying to get a little bit of footing in this matchup. 4 rounds in on their T side on Inferno. They would love to have some more going into the CT half. But ultimately, they have not figured out the super correct formula for doing just that.
Look at the
5
read
alive.
from SK.
Yeah.
They just moved the 3rd person over towards the B bomb site. I wonder what this is based on.
Yeah, I think that probably has to do with the fact they've shut down every A hit. And the one time North had even a little success was that weird round where they could have picked him to be with 3 people.
Some warning shots from Fallen. He's taken some damage early. 6 bullets in
Looks to be though just a regular B fake.
just sitting on that map control for now. Maybe waiting for some kind of pop flash play, which might explain why Mertz has such a tight angle. So he can try to escape if the worst happens. 33 seconds.
This is actually going to be a super poor fake because Kevin
First
doesn't
lost
have
the
any
smoke.
flashbangs.
Fur just used his smoke at B.
Oh.
And
That
it's
means someone
close.
has to suicide then.
Oh, God. wild. Oh, but they're
Oh,
going A. It's okay.
Yeah, they are making a play over the CTs towards the B bomb site, and now Cole's got much to do. Easy with 2K out of the sky. There is a gap, but the bomb will get planted, so it's working out for North. The flank's coming in from bottom mid. Kelby may get caught between 2 places. Ooh, the crouch is not good enough for Bolts to get that kill. But Fell finish him off 2 on 3. Fallen looking for an overextension of the AWP, but with the player in the pit, this is going to be really hard for SK if they even go for it, which I don't think they will. Where is Fer going? Surely there's not enough time to do this, so is it about containment here? They've got money to buy, it seems, regardless, so they may just try to thin out the numbers for North so they have a weaker buy in the next round. As you can see, it's North who don't have the cash.
Yeah, that was a really, really good call right there by North to do a B fake. They knew they could get banana control. Forced the rotation, walked up lane super late when the A players had no utility. Played that round really well.
Well, 2 rounds to go. So, SK should have enough money.
Shame, Sean. Shame.
I need to look at what this is now.
No, we're good. Everybody relax.
Oh dear.
Moving on to bigger and more important things, such as the Summit 2, where Mertz has this AWP aimed right at you, Fallen. Takes him down. Little does he know, Fur is also waiting there by the sandbags. Pop flash is coming out. Fur is blind. They are able to brute force their way up this banana side here. MSL getting that smoke off for spawn. Should be a fairly easy plant. SK nowhere near able to get in there right away. MSL's not done with his terror for this round. Takes down Bolts. Really good gun round here by North. Sean, what'd you see? Looking at you, looking at me, looking at me. SK Gaming electing to save their weapons this round. Going to bring us to an 8-6 on the brink of the half.
Might see a nice score after all for North. Or a good enough score.
Yeah, North really needed to end this half the way that they did. Definitely suits them well going into the next half.
Oh, managed to get out of there. Sadly got the cash to buy. Only one person really short in Bolts, but it's all good in the hood. So 9-6 or 7-8. Do you feel if it's Sean, if you make it to half time and you have 6 and the other opponent has 9, do you feel added pressure to win the pistol round? Because if you don't, you're essentially going to be down 6-12.
You definitely do. You definitely feel a little bit of pressure on pistol rounds. Pretty much no matter what, unless you have a big lead, like 10 rounds. I mean, if you have 9 rounds, you're okay losing it. But yeah, there's always that pressure for pistol rounds.
Well, there was Mertz let loose on Banana. To no avail on this occasion. And they may just run into the grinder now. And they don't know what lies behind Fallen, even if they take him out, which they don't seem to be doing at the moment.
Oof, just barely. 2 left alive there for North in this last round of the half. AZ, K or B. K or buy. Tomato, tomato. They do have a lot to do here. A lot of work. Ultimately, Coldzera is not even going to let them start the engine on this ride into the B-bomb site. AZ left with the Dragon Lore in hands. Can't find the kill on Fur, and it's a 9-6 half in favor of SK Gaming.
There we go, the dreaded scoreline.
Yeah, I think North did a good job, though, grinding out those last couple rounds. They'd have been in really bad shape if they came into the second half 11-4 down.
I like that the player on Coffins threw a flashbang before standing up from that position. Obviously, he was being waited for there, but I think a lot of people would just stand up and get shot in the head instead. So that was a nice touch. Attention to detail from SK. People look mostly relaxed. Although having your arms crossed is a sign of being uncomfortable.
You'll note the player on the left eating the banana, unaware he's on camera right now.
And now we're all looking at him.
Everyone's looking at him across the entire planet. Moving on.
Crossing your arms is often a sign of some kind of discomfort.
Really?
Or like if you're overweight, it's like subconsciously just trying to hide
Hide the belly.
the belly. Yeah. But you know, if
Maybe it's not overweight.
if it's not a
So
chubster, then it
What
can
if
be
it's just comfy?
A
can be
What'd you say? The
I think it's
chubster?
comfy to cross your arms.
chubby
The
chubster.
chubster.
Yeah.
Huh.
It can. Well, I'm not saying 100% of the time it is, but it's often like some kind of discomfort, man. There's an unhappiness there somewhere.
So you're saying that isn't feeling too well right now?
Maybe he's like, man, really wish the score was 9-6 and not 6-9.
What do you mean?
The score.
Psychologist
but it was
James
dead.
Bardolph.
So it is 9 to
Holy
6.
cannoli.
It was SK.
No. It was in. No,
Yeah,
it was
but it
in
was
the
also that did the same. He was.
Oh, I
also-
wasn't looking at it.
Yeah.
James, can you do me a favor and analyze anything you see in Trace right now?
Look at me.
I think.
Look at my eyes.
I think he needs a break, man.
Probably.
I think he needs a break and a foot massage or something.
Well, you know, the people were talking about some weird tonguing around here on the feet yesterday. I'm good. I don't need my feet touched.
Oh yeah, London's will be here later.
Next game.
Check it out. This early aggression here. North getting it out and heavy.
Ooh, double PT50 on the T side, and Cold's been made the raid boss. Raid boss. He's got the Kevlar and the PT50, so someone's dropped them for him.
So
The timing.
No way.
But I think too, you can see someone on radar if you walk over them in the pit.
On old Inferno, yes. New Inferno.
I swear it
I'm
happened
not
not
sure.
long
I don't know if it's like that on this Inferno.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm pretty sure it
That's
happened
right.
the other day.
We have the
think so, 'cause
internet
I-
to our disposal.
Yes.
I'm sure I tested
Tweet
that
right
when
at
it first came
Seangares.
out. I think I tested it when it first came out. He hears the jumping. He knows that somebody's present. But they've chosen not to hold the bomb too much because Kirby's coming for that ass.
The timing.
I think on Old Inferno he would see him from there. But this one, it's more obscure. But he should get at least one headshot from this. So Cold Zero continues with a P250.
That's right.
Kirby is almost the last line of defense towards the A site, which is probably why he's not moving forward until his teammates engage on B. And now he's just to pop out of there and get going. There goes Cold Zero, leaving bolts with the Glock.
Look, Valde's not having it today. He's just not.
It's a good start to the day for him.
Yes. Did great last map. He's alive in this map. Doing big things, huh, Sean?
He is indeed. I don't care what you're saying. Otherwise,
Sean,
he
what?
is doing great things, Trace.
I don't know, man. I think you're a little overworked yourself. Maybe we should go out back.
You can't make that noise off camera.
What?
Do you know what that sounds like?
I'm clapping my hands, you preverts.
This is a clap for me.
Okay, that was
This is what
a
you
little
do.
bit more excitement in your clap.
That's what you're doing. That's not clap.
I'm so over you guys. But I'll be here all day.
Oh dear.
Yep, and as you can tell,
SK actually invested a lot into utility here.
Scout on Inferno. I'm curious. Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh dear. But Kiabi's there to save the day, man. Ite's got his back. Bros. For life. He can raise the alarm. That one person's gone past, but can't raise it fast enough. And this is collapsing around North. They are in a black hole of darkness.
interdimensional black hole.
Get the bomb down. Get the bomb down. 1 versus 2. There is Kevlar on these players. There is. Do they know? Bolt seems to have an idea. He has positioned himself accordingly, and it seems Cold might be the trade fragger. But MSR's gone far back. Backs to the wall. It's like when you come out of Doors and Dust 2, stop the trade fragger if you can. Ah, the idea was nice, but Cold Zero will win the round regardless. You have to give credit to MSR going into Graveyard. So he's less exposed to trade fraggers.
yeah, that was an incredibly close round. Oh, North might have needed that one going forward. Looks like they're going to rebuy into it, though. This isn't something that the old North did a lot of, actually, investing on eco rounds. They typically just would full eco here, actually, except the L.
Where are the smoke grenades, man?
SK not contesting those halls early on in the round. And again, They are playing against 5 CZs. Not trying to get caught in a real close angle. Right, Sean?
That is indeed correct, Trace. Taking the halls on Antico is very dangerous.
Scary times, but almost as scary as this edge up banana that we see coming out of SK Gaming right now. 5 members there around that car. The hit is on. The flashes are over. The smoke is out towards spawn. The lineup is there for MSL. He cannot capitalize. He does not grab any kills there. In fact, Coldzera is going to run and jump and kill him with the MAC-10 on the boost spot. Or K or B, I should say.
I saw someone in a smoke with a knife out.
Remind you of yourself, James?
Perhaps.
He's in Bardolph spot. Where's that? It's in the smoke with his knife out.
Oh, to CZ, hello. They've pretty much got the bomb site. Fur has to get that kill, and he does. 3 bullets remaining. Got time to reload. And now that is the round 1.
Wow. Things were looking really good for North right there for a second. And then Fur just said no.
Life comes at you fast, Sean.
I'm trying to think of that saying. Is it from Office Space?
Maybe. That's a great movie. What would you do with $1 million, Sean?
Oh, no. I'm thinking of Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh.
But yes.
But what would you do with $1 million? All right.
You guys are really
okay,
awkward
I'm
today.
I'm back. Sorry.
You guys are weird and awkward.
Look, you've never seen Office Space?
Office
This
Space.
is a great movie.
Yeah.
I used to sell Office Space.
What? That has nothing to do with the movie.
I worked in commercial real estate for
So-
10 years. I sold offices. I was
so-
award-winning.
Ron Livingston, Jennifer Aniston, and what's the guy's name
I don't
that's the
know.
neighbor with the long hair?
We literally had this combo yesterday.
I know. But, yeah, great movie. If you haven't seen it, it's good nerd humor. I recommend it to you,
Good.
sir.
It's a movie. When
This came out probably,
I need a lint roller.
2000s?
A long time
Do we have a lint roller? I have lints.
I might have one in my
which
backpack.
requires rolling. So I presume there is there's Launders. There's Mr. Toe Licker.
Mr. Toe Licker.
I want to lick your toes.
You'll see.
That was interesting. Have you ever seen something like that before?
What?
Someone just literally offering to lick toes.
Yeah, it's like
Nothing in
you're just
return.
talking like, you know what? I really like some Diet Coke. I'll lick them toes. I'm all about them toes. Like what?
Don't have the sound on in there,
What?
so he can't really hear us.
Oh, so he's indefensible.
Yeah. Oh,
There's Monsieur Zeus.
he's gonna
Zeus.
realize that he's on screen here.
Yeah, he can
Chilling.
see himself. He can see himself.
Yeah, it's watching.
Those lazy boys are cool. I was playing Super Turbo on those controllers, but it's really hard to do spinning power drivers on those. I'm a Zangief player. There's been a few pauses in this game.
Yeah.
Shall we get the laptop out again? What other websites can we visit?
I think I'm about done with that.
Yeah.
My keyboard stuff is out for delivery. Oh, I can actually go through my my junk. Hold on.
Go through your don't.
Oh, it's just you and me, Sean.
Just you and me.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
Just two bros chilling.
You know, what are we supposed to do? You know.
I don't know. All the other casters leave. I'm about to leave you before you leave me, though. That's for sure.
Listen, I was trying to use the bathroom. I come back and it's just paused.
All right.
All
so
10 players are in the server.
Hey, everyone. How's it going? Trace? Nice to meet you.
Oh.
Perfect.
So I have a soldering iron to put the switches with the
Yeah, can we
with the
plug
PCB.
that in? Play with it?
You don't want to do that. Actually, I dropped one of these
Might.
on my foot once when it was hot, and I made a hole in my sock.
Jesus.
Yeah, so that was fun.
Wait, did you buy that here or did you bring that?
Yeah, I went to Fry's, man.
Damn. You're
See, look,
invested in
Fry's.
this project right now.
Fry's.
Wait,
So-
you take that back with you? Are you going to take the soldering iron?
No,
back?
that soldering iron is like $6 or something. So
Well,
I have
I was wondering, like, TSA regulations. Like, hey, can I...
Can I
I
bring
might-
my
I have a
board?
pretty expensive one at home.
I might have this jacket with a shitload of AK-47s on it that you could find at kappa.ly/CSS2 merch.
I have a USB fan, which plugs into a mobile charger, so it takes all the solder fumes away.
No, but I seriously have masks in my bag if you want some.
Well, the plan is not to inhale it anyway.
Yeah, just in case. I mean,
So-
you can't be too safe these days.
I appreciate that, but lead-free solder, because lead is harmful if you're pregnant and so on. I'm not pregnant, but if I was,
Always a chance.
I'd want to use lead-free solder.
You heard it here first. Bardolph is pregnant
Not pregnant.
and in a smoke with a knife out.
I took a pregnancy test once.
You peed on
No, of course not.
Oh, you said it so seriously.
I was convinced. I wanted to know.
You can never trust anything I say. And I've got a soldering iron stand, so because
Noted.
like it's weird to me they sell these and it's like where do you put it when it's really hot? Like you can't just put it on a table. So I bought a stand for it and it has like little wipey thing which you put. It's like a sponge.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'll be doing that stuff.
How are you gonna get it from the hotel to here?
I have to go back and get it.
Ah, so you're gonna make a trip back.
Yeah. I have game 3 off, I think. So I'll get carted over. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Where's the communication at? What's going down in Northtown?
Northtown.
Oh, someone's keyboard exploded.
So Valde apparently got
Should have
very
used one of
upset
mine.
on the.
I know just the man for this.
to his keyboard.
James.
He's got a soldering iron and everything.
This is why you're here.
Just use my keyboard, man. I got my CS keyboard right here.
James, you can fix this.
I got premium switches in this bitch.
Well, we got headsets on. It looks like everyone's sitting up a little straighter than they were a second ago. And usually that means we're about to get down to business here at the CS Summit 2. If you're just joining us, SK Gaming sitting up at an 11-7 scoreline right now in the second map. They have secured the first. They take this when they win the series. And that's exactly how the Counter-Strike tournament works. Right, Sean?
Indeed.
Boom.
What did Flanders used to say? Indeedly doodly.
Did he say that?
He said something with doodly or something oodly.
Something like
I
that.
don't know.
Man, this is... What kind of poverty stand have I bought?
Yes. Stu is entering the cast.
Hit him with it, Stu. You already know what to say.
We need the mic enabled, I think.
It's
Oh, it's
on.
on.
It's on.
Hello. Ooh.
Hello.
There it is.
I just want to play.
When are you playing the next game?
Yeah.
What are your
Confident or
expectations?
what?
I don't know. New team. Don't know what to expect. So we'll play our own game.
What do you think of their showing yesterday? And by there, we're talking about Team Liquid, in case you don't know at home.
Who they play again?
NIP.
Oh yeah. No, I remember the score lines, but I forgot who they played.
So
Sorry
I
for
think
playing.
the first
That's all
map,
right. It's all good.
the
So you're
first
saying that you didn't even go back and rewatch the demos?
No.
Damn. You heard it here first.
It's going to be weird, don't you think, with like no JDM?
Yeah, the demos don't really do anything because I mean
Yeah.
they've only played one match.
But I
You
feel like
can't
it's
base it
a-
off anything else.
If
Okay.
Cloud9 loses this game, that's what we're pinpointing it to.
Yeah, I didn't watch the demos.
Yeah.
Well, you win something, you lose something, unfortunately.
know when to hold them.
Own it. Hello, Mertz. Oh, yes, this is what we're talking about. Oh, he's missed. Oh, he's
I feel
dead.
like it's like the third time this game where it's like, well, maybe that should have been like a kill.
Can't believe he's done this. Damn, people are just going crazy now, especially for the bomb is in control of the T's. 4 versus 2.
I was like that round yesterday by Stu, just running up mid. Literally, bomb was planted at 130.
Yeah, I said I'm gonna run up mid. I'm running through the smoke.
Full commit.
I was like, holy shit, the bomb just got planted at 130 on the clock. That was insane.
I wonder what the record is in a buy round for a bomb plant. Cold Zero just knows, man. Just knows. Is this...
You can't surprise him ever. He knows everything at all times.
It's fun playing against him in like free-for-all deathmatch.
Said no one ever.
Because,
Yeah,
because like...
I saw you tweet about this. before.
Everybody else just runs around and just shoots people, right? But he'll like try to hold a position
Yeah.
in a site, like play around an object.
Who?
Like on Dust 2, I played free-for-all deathmatch. I don't know where it was, somewhere in America. Loads of teams were in the US for a tournament, and we were all on the same server. Some at NIP were there as well, but like it was on Dust 2, and at one point Cold Zero spawned on the B bomb site, and he was just playing around the kind of the red box, just kind of dancing around there like for ages, just wrecking everybody who was coming in. But I just like run around, you know, see someone try and shoot them, but he'll just like play the position and try and use the cover and stuff. So slightly more intelligent play.
Practicing.
I've learned DMs are more about practicing shooting people in the back than most of anything else these days. What do you think, Stu? Am I close?
Yeah, I still don't know where to shoot them at the head.
You're right. Either way, 13-7 is the score here. SK Gaming getting really close to series point. About to be closer to match point. at the very
Hey Stu,
least.
who's your most difficult opponent?
I don't know. I think we don't play NIP too much, but they're pretty hard to play. I think. When they go
Why do you
like
say
really,
that?
when they're really aggressive, it's like really hard to stop, especially when they're all hitting their shots. Well, I guess you can say that about anyone, but when we played them on overpass and they kept pushing us, it was really hard to stop.
It's because they don't really have much set stuff, and they just play really loose, right, around the map.
And we
So
couldn't
if you try
punish
to
it.
save smokes and stuff on CT side, they're not afraid to pick in.
Who's your favorite opponent to go against?
Favorite?
Like, do you have like a rivalry with someone where you like get ready to get slapped in the face or something? You know, I see you calling a few people a bitch on Twitter.
Huh? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, Olaf and Nico.
Face, huh? All right.
Yeah, we have a little banter, but I like playing against FaZe. Well, I started liking playing against FaZe.
Oh yeah. Last major maybe.
Yeah, that last matchup was a pretty big one, huh?
It was.
See, do you guys see that? Paul was gonna try and be super smart. He knew he was gonna die, so he's gonna like throw the op off the balcony before.
Ah, so
That's why like you saw him throw it, but he ended up.
Yeah.
Like,
Did they end up getting it?
Yeah.
All right, that's my cue. That's the pause right there.
Oh shit.
Thank
I'm
you
out.
for joining us,
cheers.
Mr. Yip. You're going to see a pause come out there. One can only deduce that it's probably a North tack.
Maybe it's another keyboard.
Or maybe,
Maybe.
the keyboard exploded. Normal things. We do have a
This
soldering
is
iron
so
site. But
Yeah, man, $400 and up. Let's go.
plenty of money here for SK should they somehow lose this round. But North is all in. We see the AWP back in the hands of Mertz. Hopefully able to do a little bit more than just the one kill that we found that one round and then completely lost it again, you know. It's got to be so toppling, I think would be the proper word, to build your economy up, to have it just shot down again.
Yeah, he got that opening pick, but like you said, SK's speed just caught him, and then it just snowballed the A side really quick after that frag.
Nice place grenade. Ooh, bolts a bit. Don't think he really spotted him. That's kind of weird, but there he goes. Oh, the blind. Okay, so there's hope yet for North. They have half the score of their opponent, but that might quickly change if they can continue with these frags. Kirby will give up banana, tries to hold on to map control. Mertz, rapid aggression elsewhere. AK's all over banana. SK will try to make the best of what they have. We may see a North at the end of this round with more than one AK in their possession. Responsive smoke. Kirby keeping an eye on the corner of the smoke, and there's a bomb, which forces the hand of Cold Zera, and surely AKs will be collected. Oh, Valde threw his M4 and picked it up again, trying to catch an AK in the smoke, so maybe there won't be more AKs. But they gave it their best attempt. And that can make the difference sometimes, especially when you've only got, your opponent is only 2 rounds away from victory. 2 rounds away from a 2-0, that picked up AK may win you a round.
That's what matters all the times, James.
What's that?
The effort all the time, you know.
Okay.
That's why you get medals in the United States for finishing last.
Participation awards.
Participation
They
awards.
have names, okay? Don't upset those people.
You know what I like? In France, they
Ain't
call
me. Yeah. We didn't grow up on that. T-ball was last place. You ain't getting shit, son. You're grounded until next season. Okay, that really wasn't the case, but still.
in France they call second place vice champion,
Oh,
which I like.
Champion.
Yeah, man. Vice champion, baby.
I'll quote the great Ricky Bobby when I say,
You ain't first.
"You are certainly last." Up there towards the top of vault, we've got SK Gaming with the bomb in hands. One player over on the B side, thwarting off any banana aggression. We're going to see some smokes come out towards that arch from SK Gaming. The bomb ready to traverse over. However, there's not going to be any sort of B aggression from the looks of it just yet. Nades are coming out. 3 players stacked up in top mid, ready to go. Op shot coming out from Mertz, not hitting it. Falls back to the site. He's able to escape. 2 members of North there in that A side. And it seems as though SK found themselves a little stagnant there towards the top of mid, just kind of holding the porch side.
Yeah, this is fine though, because North is gambling a B hit right now. 3 people.
Very good re-hit, should I say. Taco picking up the opening kill, taking down the Opera and Mertz. Valde, though, not going down just yet. He's going to take down Cold Zera and trade. The bomb will go down, however. Taco finding himself another one on the round.
That's a big position lost on an attempted retake. The pit player gone, trying to stop the plant, trying to buy time for his team, but he's failed, and they may lose everything if they continue to push this. No more grenades on the CT side. Just got to run out into the AWP of Fallen. Ooh, Trade's not there though. Oh my god, AZ, please. Now it's down to Kiabi. He's got to find this kill. He has a kit, and they've somehow salvaged it. They've made it work.
Just because I say they're supposed to save to win the round.
Yep.
That is
How do
why
you
they
feel
won the
about
round.
How I feel about it, I'm sure
So
that
it feels great.
the community will tell me to fuck off.
Okay.
Well, Taco running out there and killing Mertz right away, taking the op right out of the fight, definitely helps their case.
Oh, Taco went wide and fell to the flames. I think he was the one on the box, right? But the
Yeah.
flames were lower, but
Yeah.
such is the nature of the game.
Such is life, James.
Such is life, baby. Especially when they're mine Molotovs. Doesn't matter where you stand.
Bardolph mollies.
You're getting barbecued. The smell of human flesh burning.
It's not good.
It's not quite poetry. Well, there's Banana taken by North. Now, they were playing catch-up last game and almost got there. You do start to wonder at this point. Shortcomings in the economy of SK bolts down to the CZ. If he's not going in first, then maybe he can pick up a weapon from a fallen teammate. But for now, they've got to bide their time. You might see a flash from the stairs into Apps, into Banana. To try and force the CTs away later on. It's another way to do it, I suppose, but Mertz is nonplussed.
Give it
Trying
one
to
more.
make the jump to the half wall, right?
Give it
now.
one more, man. You got it. Just kidding. And SK still kind of pushed back to the boundaries there.
Yeah, they're
Finally
saving a lot of utility. They might be doing a late B exec here.
finally getting their feet in Banana. Working their way up to card now, about to round the corner. 4 there, 4 deep. They've got 1, I believe, in the window room.
Oh, look at that.
Cold Zera. I think we've seen him in this position before this match.
Very just presence with a few grenades towards the B bomb site. And I think that might be enough. Do you ever, Sean, do you ever have somebody like on Banana on the T side just make one step as if it was an accident?
Yeah, or the full fake bomb drop. Throw a gun on the ground.
Yeah. All
Look
of my
at that
stuff does
volley.
that a lot.
That volley is nice.
They've got 9 seconds to plant the bomb though, and AZ is simply waiting. They don't have
Oh.
time to check everything, and this will collapse for SK.
They will not get the bomb down. Ferg gonna take a few kills before he.
Yeah, it was a really pretty looking hit. Just not enough time.
Brutal.
The pit smokes, the molly on the balk.
Brutality. Third died after time, as indicated by our observer. He's left with $400 in the bank. What's the biggest notes you can have? Is it $100 in the US, or is there
No,
a,
they've got bigger notes than that.
Yeah, big notes.
well, like 200,
I
5,000?
don't know, but who uses cash, right?
Yeah.
You got Apple Pay now, James.
Casinos, man.
Yeah, you're right. I try not to frequent those.
Only for poker.
You did pretty good at the one in London. And by pretty good,
The
I mean...
Hippodrome.
by pretty good, I mean terrible.
Nothing went well there. Nothing went well at all. And plus, it's in pounds, so it's even worse. 14-10 though. The action's picking up Valde, picking up 2. Now up to Coldzera and Fallen. Coldzera has picked up Valde as a trade with his AK. Fallen also having the bomb and an AK on his side. They are kind of stuck in that wrap position though, with a player in the arch.
I think there's a world where they could try and go through that smoke, because surely Mertz is never going to stay around this smoke. There is, however, MSL in this position, but either way, I think it might be an option for people in that situation.
Well, now they've got North spread across the whole map almost, right?
Spread like jam in an Uncrustable.
Which, God tier.
Now Fallen, 40 seconds. The money is not with SK. This is getting... Oh, the money's not really with anyone, so any damage he can do is good damage. And I think he'll be compelled to move forward because, I mean, he could still make a play towards the B bomb site. He doesn't know that somebody's there. Hello. Well, there we go. 20 seconds to plant the bomb. If he can identify where this pit player is, and he could actually go for the plant, trying to draw the player out. 15 seconds. Spots him, but can't get the kill.
Like game sense, though. Kills like ICT, knows there's a guy pit somewhere. Tried to flush him out, just had the wrong guess.
How far can they go? How far can they go north? SK not on 15 rounds yet.
Just
They must be at like max loss bonus now, surely.
Yeah, I think they've lost 5 straight.
Yeah, because that would explain why they spent so much money in this round. Because they had like 3,000 something. So.
Alt mid peak. Indeed.
Big fan of the angel push. Big fan. Big fan.
What is the angel push?
Jumping across where Valdi just went and then pushing downstairs
Okay.
of halls.
Getting right in their face, aggressive.
Yeah.
The halls.
I like doing that. W is my favorite key.
W and mouse one combined. As well as this aggression up Banana with the pistols of SK Gaming. They do find the kill onto AZ. The site has been opened up for them, so they will get the bomb down. Taco Fallen, Coldzera there on the T side of SK Gaming to try to defend this planet bomb. Coldzera elected to go back towards Banana. Good Lord, Valde making a play through the smoke and killing 2. Mertz cleaning up the round on Coldzera.
Yeah, the round was looking almost lost for North right there. Then Valdi just storms in, gets that 2K. Mertz cleaning it up.
Because Valde is feeling it today.
Indeed, he
That's
is.
a huge round for SK though. They did so much damage. Like, look how much money North will have left after this buy. If they lose this round, that's pretty much GG.
How many timeouts are allowed per half here?
I don't know.
Per game?
11 I have no idea. But we are not being told the nature of the timeouts either, so I'm not really sure what's going on. There have been a few tech timeouts.
I feel like this one is definitely tactical.
Yeah, so this is
round.
SK got way more kills than they maybe should have, or would normally get, I would say, is more fair in that round. And that gives them a massive window of opportunity, because if North lose this round, they're fucked.
Snuck it in there. Just real subtly snuck it in there. Oh my. Oh, the heat is back on.
Oh,
he
beautiful.
nailed
That was the
nade.
nade you complimented earlier. That's a really good nade.
That's
actually.
very deliberate, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That's what I'm talking about, man. North are the people you can depend on when it comes
Because
to
normally
grenades.
people just like throw them down there.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah.
But credit to Observer as well for picking that up multiple times.
It'd have to be Heather Efron back there. It definitely isn't DJ. So
It is.
intern Prius. Let's take a look. Intern Prius. Outstanding. As we do see Banana Control firmly in the hands of SK Gaming, having only 2 members there though, bombing those halls, and at this point, I think they're just trying to look for an opening. Maybe looking a little bit more towards the A side.
Yeah, and like James said earlier, you saw Taco make that false step on top of the car right there to let the B guys know, hey, there is a guy at car. May want to use some utility. And then they just dip out, go back to A.
Here comes the smokes. The remaining member of SK on Banana will fall back, and the hit will be on. SK leaning over there towards that wrap side.
This is actually, can we keep an eye on MSL? If we can, to see how he's playing this, because he was in a speedway position and now he's dead. Unfortunately, but like I think he was the key guy for the CT set, because there wasn't a read they had particularly. But there we go. Now things are getting weird for North. Or are they? There's 20 seconds left, so
It's pretty weird for both teams at this point.
yeah. But what can they do with this? I don't think they've seen the bomb on the radar just yet. AZ though in a strong position. Oh, he hasn't checked the corner properly, and that's surely the round. Has he done enough?
Wow.
The bomb's getting planted by Fallen. But look at the position from Valde. Oh, this is awkward now. He's still alive. Oh, this is so awkward. 1 versus 3. Got to go for the no-scope, surely. Oh,
Valdi did a really good job
Yeah,
of not
dude.
overcommitting to any
Oh
of those
my God.
angles. That was
must
a
be super
giant
frustrated.
blow
Please.
clinch right.
Yeah, that was a big monkus. Big monk ass. Boop. I had to give it a try, man. It looked fun when you did it. So
Feels good, man.
Fuck. 14-13. North have found themselves back in the game. First sitting with 27 frags over there on the SK Gaming side. And 11 assists on Bolts.
Damn, 11 assists.
That's a team player right there.
That's a lot. That's a hell of a lot.
Speaking of Bolts, going to go ahead and Molotov off car. We're not going to see too much of an active aggression there by SK on the Banana side. Electing, however, to stay more towards that middle. Quite a bit of damage done on Defer.
What did he just get hit by?
Leg shot it, yeah. We just didn't hear the op sound.
Yeah,
Was it weird?
good wonder.
AZ might smell this one out. There's a lot of activity over here on the A side. SK grabbing the bomb. Valde taking the first kill on Atako.
Gotta take risks sometimes.
Risk it to get the biscuit, they say. Valde taking another kill on Fallen AZ as well, and a rather easy round for North, which now gives us a tie ball game at 14-14, Seangares.
Yeah, SK really hasn't done anything too flashy lately. They just keep running these weird pick-based strats. It's really weird because Taco actually had really good timing getting the end of balls right there, but he waited and then he went out.
It's really weird because like we saw the same thing on Cobblestone. Like a lot of the same kind of mentality from SK of just not really necessarily
I don't know if they're
too
just
much.
not showing a lot right now, but yeah, they're not using utility in the typical way that they would.
Even T-side in general, like the lack of time that they've been having as well, it's just, I don't know. I feel like you don't see that too much coming in from SK.
But regardless, really good play right there. I think that was Valde in the pit that killed the guy on balcony. You instantly realized, okay, if I killed that guy doing that, there has to be more stuff coming. Drops that smoke, which is a one-way, by the way, if he peeks to the right. Also prevents the molly from flushing him out. So it serves two purposes.
Even that one round, because they've been hitting SK's been hitting A quite a bit as well. I feel like they've had opportunities at B. The one round when James was saying to watch MSL, we had Caribbean there as well. They still had 2 at B, but up towards the A bomb side anyway.
All right, 14-14. So there is actually no, I'll talk about it later. Later on.
Sick story, James.
You're welcome, guys. Anytime.
Taco and Fallen on the CZ Life, saying it that way so that James knows what I'm saying, in case there's some sort of misinterpretation between our languages.
EZPZ, lemon squeeze Z.
Oh my God, you didn't just put that on me. I'll never forget that now.
We haven't seen any like bursts top mid from the smoke down, but maybe this is not the time for it. Comes with its own risks. So Molly's been deployed and Banana will be abandoned at the minute mark.
But that Molly assumes that there's not a guy at Sandbag getting all the info, and North has a guy at Sandbag getting all the info. So he knows that they don't have that.
Yeah, he's waiting for a flash, but the flash has come towards top mid. Unlucky not to get a shot from the smoke there. CTs are out on short, but will not be saved. AZ trapped from that Molotov again, and then taken out in isolation. 5 versus 3 as MSL gets picked off, and SK may just be waiting for that pressure to rise.
That's the execute we've been looking for right there. Like on the last 2 maps, SK has tons of that stuff across every map, and they're just not using it right now.
And look how solid it looked as well. Not losing a single member, just straight perfect timing.
That's what typical SK is, but I don't know why we haven't seen that.
Maybe they're trying to kind of hold that stuff back as much as possible.
For later tournament.
Maybe so.
Yeah, just trying not to use it if they can get away with it, basically. It's just like, okay,
but I feel like it's not like we haven't seen it before, you know? It's not like they're going to be doing something new, you know?
What's going on?
The cat and mouse and Halls. Fallen's going to get the better of KRB, and that's going to be match point here for SK. 15-14, though. They're not out of the running yet. A lot of, you could tell there was a lot of heightened senses in that round. I mean, there was a pretty heads-up round, would you say, Sean?
Indeed, it was.
That was loud.
Man.
Very loud.
That scared the shit out of me, man.
That was loud.
That was loud.
Oh, too old for this.
Trace, you did indeed say that the first to 16 wins.
I did. I called it because I wrote it.
There's a 50% chance you are now wrong.
There's a 50% chance that I'm 100% right. Think about that one on your off time, not on my time. But we do have a pause. Sean.
Heads I win, tails you lose.
What is North's best setup for CT at this point, going into what could be the last run?
I think they've been playing really successful when they've been playing passive, actually. Like with Valde in the pit.
Keep Valde in pit.
Yeah, when Valde's in the pit and Mertz is free roaming around mid, they've had the most success. So they'll probably continue with stuff like that. They did try that weird gamble stack at B, where they ended up managing to retake the A site.
Yeah, the one round was going to save. Because they had no control out of anything. Like, very passive on the A-bomb side. Even the B guys having 3 there, super passive. One in spawn and then one close on one back site.
They're not getting much info.
No, none at all.
It's not like SK was last half.
Well, this is it. Do or die time. What could be overtime. You're going to see all the weapons out, all the money spent that you could possibly spend. Mertz with AWP getting up 2 car. However, catching a little bit of heat, so he's got to fall back. Also down to 49, then on to 25 HP with a following grenade there from the SK side.
It was funny that when you used to have like Fox playing for Kingwin or whatever team it was called, he'd always hold that position on old Inferno and never get naded.
Yeah, that was something SK actually did a lot of in the early stages of Inferno. I remember when I scrimmed against them. They would molly car, like everyone does, and then you'd be waiting, you know, to retake bananas, CTs. You'd retake with mollies, and they'd triple nade the corner.
Yeah, as soon as the first flash comes over.
Yeah.
Triple need, yeah.
Here we go. If the CTs were in forward positions, they'd be normally forced back by these grenades, but as you saw, there was accidental timing by North as well, trying to resmoke top mid, but it gives away the setup they may have because it was thrown from over here, deep smokes, and this may cause variance. Taco will be on the receiving end of it. The traces from his AK will betray him. Meanwhile, the bomb's going towards B, and this is going to be a very long rotation for these players, but Mertz on the left side of the fountain's got a very strong position. However, that flashbang may give some warning to SK, delays for time, but there's no rotation just yet. And there it is, there's the first one. Information known now, but this is quite the setup from the CT side, and it seems that we're going to overtime.
Oof. Big oof right there. 34 HP from Fur, and he has the impossible to accomplish here. And it's just going to be that Valde ending out regulation here. 15-15. We're going to, I believe, our first overtime. Yeah, it'd have to be our first overtime of the entire event. Thanks, Sean.
No problem, Trace. Can everyone please tweet out to Trace and tell them that sometimes you need more than 16 rounds to win a match?
That's what I said initially. But I guess they got the wrong version of the script, so I don't really know. Hey, let's make sure we CC Anders in on those, too, because he's pretty big impact on writing those things.
Ahead of the simulation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have to keep holding that, James?
Is it annoying you?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Well,
more so like
alright.
I'm waiting for you to plug it in.
I need my delivery stuff.
Yeah, but the fan. Oh, wait.
I can plug the fan in.
How much was the fan? How much is a USB fan?
This
like
was about $8.
Damn.
Yeah. They're pretty cheap. I mean, it's just a piece of crap.
Getting deals.
Yeah. It even has an on and off switch. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
That was
Deals.
that's
So
luxury.
nice.
That's luxury.
Steals.
Steals.
Yeah,
Getting
just to
steals.
blow away the fumes from my lead-free solder. I look forward to
But too good for Trace's masks.
getting my solder game on.
You said you had a mask.
Why are you carrying masks
Yeah,
anyway?
why are you carrying masks?
Oh, because it was flu season. I got sick, and I wasn't trying to be a jackass. So
Ah, that's interesting.
Ah.
Okay.
now I just have a plethora of
Those
my
masks
bag.
do protect other people more than they protect the person wearing the mask.
Yeah, because I mean,
Actually,
yeah.
but I don't think people realize that when they use them to try and protect themselves from the world. That doesn't mean it doesn't protect them, though.
Yeah.
you know,
It might just
honestly,
stop them putting their fingers in their mouth.
during this sort of like wet, rainy, cold season that's, you know,
Damp.
the season that it is, the flu season, so to say. I mean, I almost want to wear one in the airport. Want to go to the airport. Just don't want to look weird.
Fair enough.
I don't want to look like
Just
patient
don't-
zero either, so
just
it's kind of like,
Yeah.
maybe next year. Fine.
Maybe.
Maybe.
MR3, 10K.
I call that Christmas tree movement on Forlan's keyboard. I prefer the kind of glow,
Pretty.
the glow style where it just gradually changes slowly.
I like the one where it's like reactive. You can press the buttons
And
and
it
it would
waves
shoot
out?
back and forth. Yeah,
Does it
yeah.
wave out? Yeah.
Skadoodle's one does that.
It's pretty wild to watch. I think Spencer had that one on the team for a
They
while.
kind of just throw their strap book on the ground and shoot. Strats out the window, boys.
Listen, we all know Cloud9. There's not a single strat in that book.
It's a bunch of tic-tac-toe games.
Just pictures.
No, just kidding. I need this.
What is going on over there?
Oh, we got these guys are taking shirts off. Oh, never mind. I don't know.
Wardrobe change mid-match. Water being deployed. I think I can hear the tick-tock.
Yeah.
And the game's going to start again.
Tick-tock.
Overtime resumes in
10 seconds left on the clock.
Or someone is drawing, has got a bind to draw like a penis in chat or something.
I'm sure those exist.
They definitely exist.
I've seen some things in Twitch chat. I'd probably rival that chat roulette video, to be
But they
honest.
definitely can't count to 10.
Definitely not. But if you can count higher than 10, you should give it a try. Let's count to 1 million, chat. What do you think? Can't even see if you're doing it, but I assume that you're.
I would definitely assume they are.
I assume you're doing that.
Oh, have you guys read Preacher?
No. Can't read. Right, Trace?
Yep. Yeehaw. I don't read no book, man. Damn old boom house, man. Hey, check it out. We're in overtime, boys. That's right. 15-15.
That's a really cool flash.
Brought it back.
Guy Boiler threw that flash.
I did wonder, like, where the hell was the flash?
Yeah.
At first.
That was really cool.
Have you guys talked about their avatar? I don't understand.
Yeah, it's Harry Porro or something. Some guy.
It's been that, though, for months.
Yeah.
I think E-League made them change it.
But tournament organizer can set their own avatar anyway.
Yeah.
No, these are definitely probably all set.
So you can have whatever you want. So Kirby's being picked off.
Maybe it's a psychological game, you know? So if I get killed in matchmaking by someone with an anime icon, I'm immediately upset.
Triggered.
Or an animal. If it's like a dog, like a golden retriever or something, like, wow.
I play a lot of people with me as their avatar, even in the US.
That would be the most triggering, I think.
It's just
So you're
amusing
saying
and strange.
If I got a frag on you with Mochi as my avatar.
Oh, my God. Don't do it to me, man. I've seen Mochi in really vulnerable states.
What is that?
I
a
also
dog?
left Mochi in some vulnerable states. Oh, my God. Counter-Strike. 15-15. I don't know what that was, but
Oh, my God. That entry.
Taco getting an entry. Fallen finding one as well with AWP. Valde replying with 2. And then Fur's also going to get one on to Valde. So it's now up to Merch. He's going to go ahead and save this in the first round of overtime. SK getting that plant over on the A site.
Yeah, this is 10K, right, James?
Yes.
That's why he's
well,
saving this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell.
So, yeah, that makes sense for him to save this AWP. He'd be in a pretty bad spot if his team loses the next round. Damn, look at Fur.
Yeah, it's 30 bomb.
Same with Velty, though.
Well then, SK are back to winning ways. You can very faintly hear the tick of the bomb.
Can't hear you unless you're on the mic. Braxton Swag Pierce. Thanks a lot, Sean. Appreciate it, bud.
Should turn in a favor.
16-15. And, well.
Still no winner determined.
Yeah, it's crazy. I said usually the first to 16.
Don't remember hearing the word usually.
Hey, you know what? Let's go back and watch the VOD.
Never
Stop the game. Stop the game. Run it back. Let's just see what really happened here. James Marcus IRL. Jamarcus IRL. Fallen posted up with his AWP there. Up towards middle. Bomb sitting back of all ever so patiently. They have nowhere to go just yet, but they're trying to open up a door. And it's going to be a slow round from SK Gaming. Not too much, not any map control, really. They do have one player there towards the A halls, Fur, along with Cold Zera sitting up there with the bomb. MSL and KRB, though, pushed all the way down Banana, having complete Banana control. Maybe even can hear the T's on the steps. But it looks like it's going to be a post up here from Fallen. The AWP on Banana. Oh. KRB is just going to cook alive. MSL taking down one, though. Keeping it even strength. Fallen taking him down.
Was he on fire on top of the wall?
I think the Molly, it did that thing where it wasn't burning him initially, and then it started to.
But it's such a high wall.
Like a 2-hit.
Yeah.
Well, it's a hell of a game. So, and that's going to be the way the
I have seen him go higher, to be honest.
Higher? Yeah. Easy's going to be in this super OP position here, but he doesn't have anybody cross-throwing with him, so I mean, this could be an entry here for Fur. Fur's kind of the entry king.
He's pretty deep. He had a bait set up on a previous run where somebody was in that normal pit position, but not on this occasion. Perhaps they'll rotate there, but
all three North players at the A side right
capitalizes
now.
on the grenade being thrown.
Oh no!
Really smart stuff.
Well, he got a flash in from his teammate too. That was huge.
Half A.
This is the worst feeling. And he gets that entry. It's a huge flash from his teammate. I don't know if he threw it. Mertz with 2 kills already.
But he won't
falling,
expect second player. He won't expect it. He will look everywhere else.
Oh my God! No.
This is 4 seconds. Oh, it's just one of those times, isn't it? 400. He's looking everywhere. Shoot! Fire a gun! Oh my God! Valde is an absolute beast at just dancing around the A site.
So he's obviously taken dance lessons. We've seen that twice.
Jesus. Yeah, same situation, too, with falling.
Same situation, same site, different box.
Who, Valde?
Yeah, that. I mean, it wasn't, you know, one-on-one like that. It was actually one-on-3 for falling. But, yeah, he was dancing around, moving his model perfectly the
I
other
wonder
time,
if
too.
Fern knew that he was low. Because, you know, you kind of know, like, if you're playing around, you know who you've done damage to and whether or not you've seen an assist kill for yourself. I wonder if Fur had told Fallen that, because if Fallen had busted out the pistol there, that could have been an easier clutch for him, you know, just based on the movement around the pillars. Looks like North are going to go for the opposite of the banana aggression they showed last round. They don't want Kirby burning in a fire again.
They are putting him at sandbag, though. They keep putting Kirby at sandbag.
I wonder if MSL has a flashbang. Yep, he did. He just threw it.
Did they identify the setup? You can throw pixel perfect grenades to the feet of a sandbag player, be it a flashbang or a HE or whatever.
SK, I think SK has shown quite a few times they're not afraid of going through this smoke. Yep.
What do you call that wall?
Half wall.
Half wall. What makes it a half wall? Just the height?
Yeah, it covers half of banana and the height, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Everyone has a different name. I call it car wall.
Just a wall. What do you think, Trace?
The wall.
There's a wall and banana now. Shit.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, there's a dude over there. Fuck, you said it was clear. That's what I call it.
Come on, man.
You said it was clear.
Oh, look at this rotation north. Oh, this is gonna. If they commit, yeah, this is gonna be rough. SK are gonna have to get some quick entries.
Valde with the Molotov at the front of the site. No flashes for him, but that will delay the tease. And they'll go in one by one. Even if they kill Kiabi, they still need to identify what else is going on around the rest of the site. Valde with perfect timing with the smoke push. Now leaves Fallen alone. Again, the clock is running down. It's the last round of the half, so he's just got to run to his doom anyway, get it over and done with. And it's North leading the charge.
That's right, 17-16.
Can thank Valde for that one.
They clawed back into this game pretty late in the regulation time, but now they're trying to take a stride here in overtime.
Yeah, they've shown a lot of success playing passive on their B setups. SK, I don't know if any of their B execs have worked lately. That boost at triple has definitely been pretty huge for North.
What do you think is a good counter for that boost? Obviously, the Molotov that the CT player threw kind of helped her because it couldn't swing wide.
So I actually thought of the counter to it. It's flashing above, like hitting the skybox and having it land in first oranges, and your players can run in and not get blind.
Probably blinds a.
I haven't shown anyone this, and no one has done it.
You have a really good brain.
Yeah.
You should
So
be
that
proud.
flash is OP. It would literally blind every spot. Fountain, top triple, back dark.
Could blind the guy
and
coughing.
your Ts can run in with it.
That's cool.
So everyone just flashes in a CT spawn, which obviously does not blind that guy. Yeah.
And the reason it doesn't blind him because it goes there's
It
the
goes to his
overhang.
left, yeah.
There's the overhang that kind of
Yeah, yeah. So that spot's actually right now the spot to beat B hits in the meta.
What? Oh, man. Looks as though there was a little spillage on the play. We're going to get the grounds crew out here to re-divot the grass.
is that Mertz and MSL standing
At
up?
least if he spilled a monster drink, at least it's a sugar-free one, so the mouse pad can be salvaged. You don't want sugar on your mouse pad. That's for sure.
What if you nicknamed your mouse Sugar?
Then
You could technically do that if you wanted to.
yeah.
You know, and here's the weird part. As a human, you can do anything you want to. Just saying.
Kind of. But
Think
there are
about
repercussions. There are
Certain
repercussions.
things are off guard, Trace.
But
Okay.
you have the free will. You can do whatever you
But
want.
there are repercussions.
Of course.
Similarly to pushing down mid solo.
Of course.
You can do it. Doesn't mean it's a good thing to do.
Stu playing a minute and a half on the clock.
Yeah.
Nuts.
You can flash CT spawn hoping to blind triple, but it doesn't mean it's going to be a good thing to do.
I can flash my teammates too. It's an inverse thing, right?
Yeah.
Like
Well,
it's
you
not
do
always
that.
positive.
You do
That's
do that.
questionable.
So you can stay alive at the end of the round and kill people. I've seen it happen many a
That's
time.
sometimes. That's just the late night matchmake that no one needs to ever see.
Ooh, my stuff was delivered at the hotel.
Stuff?
Yeah.
That's
My
pretty
keyboard
vague.
stuff. It means I can build a keyboard today.
Sounds sketchy when you call it stuff.
Stuff. And then
My
he winked at
package-
us. I know
my
you guys couldn't
package
see
was
this,
delivered.
but he winked at us when that
What's the
happened.
color scheme of it?
Of
your stuff.
I think it's blue. I can't remember.
Kind of like the Moto Gloves Spearmint or something? Or like
No,
what kind
no.
of blue?
Like indigo blue? Or a night blue? I don't know. I can't remember. I think it's blue. Because it's for a blue key set.
Are you giving it away? Is this
Hell
like
no. I'm building it for me.
No, screw
Well, I
you
thought
guys.
I've heard you say you give.
Oh,
on your
I do give some. Basically, the ones I'm not too fond of.
Oh, that's cool.
Because some things are just like exploratory, right?
They've got these shoes. I've
Yeah.
used them.
You build some
Not a big
stuff
deal.
and you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not, but let's have a look.
Kind of like a strat.
Like a split keyboard, a split spacebar keyboard. I tried those, but they have a weird key in the middle, so I didn't like those. So I
Double
gave
op
those,
setup.
What about
those away.
what about the ones that are just like ergonomic or whatever?
Not for me.
That's not you.
Not me. It's not my style.
What if you had
'Cause
chicken?
they're big. They make for big keyboards. I want a small keyboard.
What if you put the chicken caps on every keyboard or every key?
Then you'd have a lot of chickens.
Let's focus on this amazing round right here, Trace.
Wow, thank you, Jamarcus IRL. We're going to carry on into the Counter-Strike game. And as you can tell, it is still overtime. 17-16, currently North. Sitting on the lead. Working their way up Nana with the bomb right now.
Having the time of their life.
Nope, not today. No, I'm kidding.
I think playing SK so closely is a pretty good time. Like Flash goes a little wide, and who was that missing? Is that Fallen missing?
That's
the
Fallen
shot?
missing on Mertz, yeah.
God, I love his movement. Look at that little jump peek around the corner.
Mertz has whiffed a few today.
Really? I thought he was
Yeah.
playing pretty well.
Yeah, but he has whiffed a few. They look like surefire hits, but
That was really nice from North right there. It was quick, you know, make them be honest at Banana. It's going to be hard to rotate 4 to A now in the near future. We'll kind of be looking at the radar in the top left to see when and if SK does rotate 4 towards A. 'cause
Oh, that's a big deal.
that's huge.
So then it causes Bulls to prod out mid, see what's going on at A. Main hit still at B.
Knock, knock. 4 players of North sitting there at the top of Banana, ready to go through the smoke. Should it fade? In any second, it will. But that's not what's going to happen. It's an audible, ladies and gentlemen. They've turned it around, and they're going to run up middle instead with the bomb. All 5 members of North are here. Mertz and AZ already pretty low, both at half health. AZ's going to fall first. Taco looking to get a second and does on MSL. Mertz replies. Was there with AWP in sight. Oh, the time is ever so low. The bomb has to be planted right now. It cannot wait another second.
I don't know.
And he got it. Fur, 1 versus 2. Valde, K or B. And he does have a kit. 2 flashes at his disposal. Having just rotated over from the B side, he's going to have to fight Valde and Pitt, as well as K or B posted up in sight. A pretty good crossfire here between the two of them. Bomb is planted center sight. And he doesn't even get a shot off. Fur gets taken down, I should say.
Jesus.
Cold Zera could have,
Yeah.
that very easily could have unraveled. If Cold Zera had fallen off the backside of the box and then, you know what I'm saying, like taking a shot up at the guy at Balk from under after killing the first guy, I
Yeah.
think that could have unraveled quite quickly. We actually call that box in the back of the ace fight Cold because he plays it so often.
Yeah, it's actually rare that Cold walks away from that center with 1 kill. Like, I thought for sure he was going to get a second, but that's just because it's Cold.
Now look at Fallen's going to be on the UMP because he went double op last round. That's going to be the repercussion of the 10K start money in overtime, which I am a fan of. The 16K is a little bit, I don't know, I feel like
That's a lot.
it allows too many mistakes, you know? But I can see both sides of the coin where it's like you want to see who's the best on gun rounds in overtime, which is one school of thought.
Or you want to buy 5 autos and spam middle and D2.
That's also another thing you could do, but
Not necessary. What is necessary, though, is North grabbing this round, an ever so important round for them. Cold Zera with the AWP in hand, and an ump on Fallen to accompany the 3 and 4s on their side. The B aggression is on for North. The T's do have control there of Banana, but they're not really being contested.
you know what I miss watching is Config working Banana as T.
Ooh, yeah, he's pretty fire at that.
Yeah. Remember that like jumping 1D over the wall? I forget what tournament that was. That was ridiculous.
Was that on C9? Were they playing C9?
Could have been.
Who were they playing?
Sounds like a thing that would happen to C9. I think
don't
I
remember.
purged that from my memory if it was against C9 because it's like dysphoric recall of past traumatic events.
It's like FaZe C9 or SK or something. I don't know. I don't remember.
Bomb taking the long route, going up alt mid to accompany Valde and his teammate there in the halls. 2 players from SK Gaming, one towards the pit side, one over there on the graveyard side.
Cold Zera is still in the cubby of Arch, so I mean, if they were to like triple walkout halls, it wouldn't be good given the CT setup. It would be surprising.
One kill for Cold Zera. He's going to go for a second. Takes down AZ in his initial shot. Bolt's going to find one on Valde, and it's a quick mop up here. SK Gaming are still in the fight.
That takes a lot of like trust and patience to sit in graveyard until the last 10 seconds and not peek your head up, you know?
Yeah, I like North's idea right there. They get banana control, then they go back to an A hit. You know, they force 2 people to play B. I don't know why they sent a guy into B. They just sent MSL into B, I think, right there, right? Before the hit. Like, what's the point of that?
Yeah. I think maybe if you keep them there while you're hitting and you have a good trade game at A would have been good, but to have them die before the main hit comes into A, I don't know. I mean, they might know. Maybe we're just unaware.
Yeah, I'm probably just unaware of the goal.
Yeah.
Well, then North look to take possession of the apartments area. AZ moving fast. Pace, somebody is holding an angle of some description. Nobody on banana for the T side for the time being. Maybe there's a smoke down there for the CTs, but they have further back positions than you'd normally expect, as evidenced. Just there. MSL starting to wonder now. Could leave his team to focus on A, while he slowly clears out the B bomb site. I remember, I think it was Navi who used to throw smokes towards B from mid.
From alt mid.
And second mid, yeah.
On the old Inferno?
I have seen that.
Yeah.
There's a new one you can do from like the bridge area. You can get a smoked lane perfectly in CT with actually a pretty easy to remember lineup.
It's a really cool car retake right there by SK. Smoke off, half wall, molly.
First person I saw do that was G2. Doesn't mean it was the first team to do it. That was the first time I was aware of it.
What's that, the retake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 5 members of North have creeped their way up banana now, so the retake.
And they're hitting a good timing right now. SK probably doesn't expect them to do it right this second.
Both SK members in the B site on elevation. Fallen spams and gets one in MSL. Fur replies, gets another as well. Fur gets 2.
Stay alive.
Oh,
That's a wrap.
that's it.
What a hole.
That is it.
Damn.
Here we go again.
They hardly lost any HP right there.
I think the key to that round right there for SK was Fallen getting a kill while staying alive. Did you see how he was on that back edge of the box, so he was able to fall off quickly?
Dropped, yeah.
If he dies there, like 1-for-1, I think they lose the round because they're gonna hard clear the guy on the boost.
Yeah.
Like they can kill the guy on the boost without even seeing it. You know, you have your first or your second guy just spam it. That was a pretty impressive second kill there.
Yes, his fault.
A moment of reflection.
So that's Ave sitting in the middle, right? That's their new coach.
Yeah.
That replaced
That's a pretty cool setup to have a coach that like that.
Ruga was their old coach, right?
I think so, yeah.
Ave was a pretty storied 1.6 player, if I remember
He was
correctly.
a great 1.6 leader.
He was on like what was the team?
MTW?
MTW
Yeah.
and some other ones. I forget the names of the Danish teams in 1.6 other than MTW. I know there's obviously more. Like Spixel or something.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure what other.
That's a one way. He's going to peek the right side, or he could have peeked the right side.
Here we go, fast play through the smoke again.
Oh.
Is it fast enough though? Oh, this is super awkward. Colt's surely going to get taken down this time as well. In the smoke, just as Nico wasn't a major.
Oh my god.
Are they going to have any idea? Does he pick the right timing? Trying to line them up, but there are 4. He takes half of them out, and the bomb is down. The flashes as well, and Taco's there to take his place. Again, it's going to collapse into absolute disaster, surely. Oh, the pop flash is there. So, KRB will get one more. Tries to create some space with the smoke grenade, and the CTs will help him. And he's going to run for it.
I'm out later.
Do you want to know? So here's another reason why I prefer 10K over 16K is look, Coldzera has half armor, right? So that makes the Mac 10 that MSL had viable. You know,
Yeah,
like
true.
it just adds more strategic thinking into the game, right? Because it's like, hey, CTs, are you sure you want to get head armor every round?
Yeah,
you know.
Oh, KRB trying to reposition. Got a smoke down. Got some Molotovs down.
This is good. This is good movement. He could win this.
Yeah, 1 versus 2. Got an
This
AK.
is really good movement because they're not going to expect him to be here. I mean, they could if.
I don't think he'll get the
wouldn't
sound
expect
cues
it.
now. He won't hear them coming up short, so he could get taken off guard. But Bolts is the key man here. He's the only man with a kit. Spots the first player. Oh, he's playing the information game. He's killing the time as much as possible. That is beautiful from KRB. That was really, really nice. How often do you see that in a 1 versus 2? Balls of absolute steel. MSL smiling for that one.
I mean, he knows that if he shoots as soon as he sees one of them, he's probably not going to win. So he kind of has to mentally take that gamble, right? Like, your chances of winning if he shoots right there are extremely low. So Kierby showing a masterclass in clutching style right there.
That transfer, though.
The repositioning and then the balls to wait. Kierby.
Yeah. Seen all the balls today. 19-18. North in the lead once again. Really nice play from Kierby. One of the highlights so far. Smoke down deep banana. But again, North concentrating the forces towards mid. Will we see a burst from this one?
Yeah, SK playing really heavy lane side right now, but they have the rotate coming from B already at Arch. Fallen's about to have his work cut out for him.
He's
Nope,
waiting for
maybe
the
not.
flash.
Maybe not, actually. We're just going to give banana control this round.
And elect to go A. They're up middle now. A little bit of a crossfire here between between Bolts and over there on that arch side in Fur.
Four on A. Hard read from SK.
And the
Bomb's
noise
pretty
they're
close.
making, the noise they're making is pretty.
I mean, I wouldn't really call it a read.
Surprise, motherfucker! Fur, of course. Just no. No, no, no. I know what you're going to do. Just killing everything. All the straps going down now.
That's going down as well as the bomb there in top middle. It's now up to Mertz and Valde. Trying to grab a little kill there through the smoke. Valde not having any success, though, in finding any damage from that library player. In fact, it'll be quite the opposite. It'll be Fur taking down Valde. Now with the op in Mertz's hands. Hits a really nice shot there. But ultimately is traded out, and the round ends.
And I was annoyed watching them trying to catch Fur right there. I can't imagine how they felt. You just got bunny hopping around corners. Then teammate flashes for him. Wide swings out, gets another kill.
That was fun.
Unlike last. Oh, so Taco's going to go with the MP9. That's interesting. So we're going to see him playing a close range battle.
All the teams
3B
will have
early.
head armor, so it is interesting.
Fast fire rate's good, though.
I love the sound of that gun, too.
Just
Has
needs
very
a slight
pleasing
element of
sound.
surprise. It sounds like a child's toy. A lot of guns, a lot of the SMGs, though, in real life sound like rifles. Like P90, for example. Fallen taken out, but the Molotov is there to slow any advance. Yeah, it's really cool how the sounds of the guns are separated in the actual game, because in real life, it's penetration kill, of course. In real life, it's they all sound, a lot of them sound like rifles.
That's a really big kill. Taco
Yeah.
taking out Valde.
Yeah.
Top fragger for North.
Look at this little run boost here. Oh, I think they were actually just trying to get off the wall by making noise. And he just didn't wait for his buddy to crouch. Guess they haven't watched Pub Masters.
Flash being lined up.
But
But Bolts is forced back. Everybody here now. One person looking for the flank and a man advantage for North as the bomb should get planted around the coffins. They'll try to put SK in those coffins as this round progresses.
Nice.
Smoke's been down for a while now.
Where's Cold Zare going to use his Molotov? He just threw it. It's going to be Emo Molotov with a flash over, and he's dead.
Oh my god,
Nice.
what a molly
We saw that from
Rush, but that was a different lineup. He was ready to punish the guy that ran out.
Nice. Well, there we go. 3 versus 2 now. Some shoulder peeking by Mertz is in the red. 10-second defuse. No, 5-second defuse, sorry. There goes Mertz. AZ, he's a non-believer. Oh! There he is! Oh, okay.
Woo! Clutch is coming out from North in this. What is
AZ
this? Amazing.
with the 3K.
He's like, I'm going to peek at just the latest time that I know I can get this kill.
I actually have the term for that peak, thanks to Mythic Adren. It's called the NASCAR peak. But he didn't actually do it the way that
What are you saying, super wide so that the guy holding firm?
pulls out his pistol so he gets like that extra speed, and then just wide swings past any tight angle.
So
The
you
NASCAR peak.
pistol to move, and then right when you want to actually shoot, you pull your
He just
rifle?
kept out the pistol, but okay. It's the NASCAR peak.
There's an MDL team called F1 Race Car Peak.
Nice. Which is slightly faster than the NASCAR peak, I think.
Indeed.
Actually, I could be wrong. I don't know.
That
how
would be the
fast they are.
Bardolph peak, running with your knife out.
There was a team.
The fastest peaks.
There was a team on the SCA called like Bardolph Disciples or something.
Is that a purple wallet?
Yeah. Matches my bank card as well, perfectly.
And your shirt.
And my shirt, yeah.
Nice.
A lot going on.
Maybe
right
you should make a keyboard with that color.
I already
Give it
have
away.
one. I already have one. I'm
One
way
step
ahead of
ahead.
you, my friends. I love me some purple.
Color royalty.
Hashtag sexy purple. Well then, North with an unlikely lead at this point. With a very important clutch by AZ, and that's going to start frustrating SK, some of the fashion in which some of these rounds are being won.
I mean, it was both Kierby and AZ in the same half of overtime, right? So those rounds were, you know, kind of like SK rounds, right? And they just snatched them from him in the last 2 seconds. Well deserved.
It's true.
So that we actually we call this setup.
Okay, Kurt Angle.
We call this setup right here in A-Site North setup. They love this. They do this box right here in the corner, and then on top of this box, they do this all
Yeah,
the
I think
time.
they're the ones that created the whole double sight thing on this new Inferno. Like they're the ones that originally started that meta on this map.
MSL has complained that all his strats get stolen. Although I have recommended that teams steal their strats because they're good strats.
I don't know how you could ever complain about that, because it's not like it's a surprise that demos are really
That's
available.
competition for you.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like, what are you even saying?
Exactly.
Anyone can watch anyone's
And every
demo.
team has coach, analyst.
How do you think SK feels? They probably get their demos watched by more than anybody in the whole world.
John, how many people started doing the veggie wrap?
So man, it's
whole
actually
world.
still being done right now in the major.
Wild.
It's crazy.
Wild times.
Is the bomb actually going to go down? It
Indeed.
is. Kyabi is on his own. He is looking to secure the round. He's got his highlight reel already. But down he
no.
goes, and here it comes. This is where it begins. Fallen.
Oh,
This is
no.
a strong position for him as well if he's only facing one person, which he is from CT. And there's the next kill from Bolton.
You just saw it
His
all
2
play
versus
out.
5 is now 2 versus 1. Valdez alone wondering, WTF boys, what is going on in this round? Trying to draw out the players. He does have a kit, but surely they won't allow him to hold. Can he clutch it though? He's still not committing to this. And Fallen's going to come out, but there's no time. And Fallen can peek and pretty much win the round. So unfortunately, he can't do it. 2 versus 5 from the Brazilian team.
Yeah, that's
You just saw it happening. Like the second the kill at Coffin went down and Fallen was ready for that second kill, he knew to get the 3rd kill by going over to hold backhaul. The second guy swings to Coffin to hold the flank. I mean, they're just so good at playing those scenarios out and understanding when the next kill is going to happen when they play these top teams.
Yeah, I think they have that kind of like 2015 Fnatic hive mind kind of thing
Yeah.
going on. I feel like as soon as you get the op in that garden position backhaul, it's so hard to trade that kill. It's just
Yeah, I think everyone visualized that happening
Yeah.
as the first 2 kills went down.
Yeah. And that's the kind of thing that can just mentally crush North for the rest of this match.
come on, man. Right, because like right there, I mean, regardless of how good SK plays it, you want to be grouping and trading kills. And that definitely didn't happen. But it's kind of hard to trade kills when people are doing sliver angles and banging you out in 2 shots. So
well, getting banged out is on the recipe, I suppose. And as we look at this round,
What kind of
2020,
recipe is that?
not the one I'm eating. Anyway, 2020 is the scoreline. That's right.
magic
OT
number is
number 2.
22, right?
Was 16 earlier, but what do I know? You know?
It alternates even and odd. So this time it's
What
22.
do you know of your banged out recipes? I do wonder.
Banged out recipes. Think about it. Well, we'll talk about it off air. It's more of a chat roulette type subject. So.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. So anyway, a little bit of Counter-Strike going on here. 5v5 still, though. A little bit later in the round.
Oh,
There we go.
In the
I
face, baby.
That's a nice pick.
spoke a little early. Fallen finds the AWP headshot through the wall onto AZ, leaving Mertz in the sight. Feeling pretty vulnerable, but he does grab one kill on Taco. Can he grab a second? No, Fur takes him down. And the bomb will be going down rather shortly. Jamarcus IRL sitting there ready for this action to take place.
Might be the only person on this couch.
Might
that
be
isn't
the-
called by their real name.
Jamarcus. Jamarcus.
3-on-3 as the bomb is planted. The CTs have surrounded the A site and first taken down in the pit. There goes Kyabi though, keeping the numbers even, slowly emerging through the smoke on the arch position, and MSL's alone on the balcony area. So much action going on, but Cold Zero and Fallen will survive and take the lead for SK. Match point.
Yeah, SK Gaming is they're shining,
They-
right?
they-
If you think about it, like this overtime should already be over had those 2 clutches not occurred.
Yeah.
Right? They're just kind of a master class of late game grinding you down. What did you say? Call it Brazilians?
I called it Braziliancy.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's
I coined
Trace
it.
I
Stunna
respect that.
Saranthus'
Resiliency.
word. He said it first. So everybody who wants to steal that, vouch for him.
I'd like
That's a
you
good
to
one.
make sure you guys give word cred. It's like
there
photo
needs to
cred,
be,
but
a
word cred.
frag movie created.
You know what I can't stand is when somebody shows you a song and they, you know what I'm saying? I showed you that song.
Yeah.
You know, they like want credit for like telling you about a song that they didn't even make.
Sick song, dude.
People do that.
It must be an NA thing.
People want pats in the back all the time. Participation awards exist because of that. So we talked about that earlier. Regardless, 21-20. All of SK Gaming sitting here at the end of Banana, creeping stealthily. Bunch of solid snakes working their way up. Flash me coming out around the corner here.
I got that reference.
Thank you. That would
Yeah,
be
I used to use that like ringtone as my.
Yeah, I was about because we were
That is
talking
the
about
best ringtone, isn't
yeah,
it?
I was gonna say we were talking about ringtones earlier, but here it is. They're gonna go in dry. Taco
no.
walking in, taking out KRB. Bolts following it up. Kill on MSL, and the bomb's gonna go down with ease. There is no more defense. It is now more of an offensive thing here for North. They need to get back in this site. They need to retake, and they need to get the defuse. 2-on-5. It's a CZ and a Deagle versus all the guns of SK. And I can't think of a worse situation for you to be in that regard.
Yeah.
Merge at 23 HP. Deagle, not a whole lot for him to count on there. SK is going to walk away with that round and that map. 5 alive in the last round.
Put a nice bow on it.
Put a bow on it. Put a fork in it. It's done.
There's
first-
2-0.
The first overtime of the tournament.
How do you
I'm
feel
second.
right now
Oh,
for
no, it's first.
North?
Honestly,
more
they
than- there
can't
were two
feel too
overtimes,
bad about
right?
that. They played pretty well.
I mean, you had the 2
yeah.
clutches and then you lose a 2v5. I'd feel pretty bad.
I mean, SK's,
To be honest.
SK's are clearly like one of the favorites here, maybe outside of Cloud9.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, it's
have
gotta be
Bolts back in
frustrating.
their lineup. So North's brand new roster took SK to the brink. They can't feel too bad about that. I don't think.
Yeah, it was a good. I mean, we wanted to see some good stuff out of them, and I think we did. And they're still in the tournament for the time being.
Yeah.
So
They got that
They
lower
can-
bracket.
they can build on that. They could build on that, whereas SK continue to march forward. So good stuff for
Here's the
them.
great James RL.
Yes.
Not to be confused with Marcus IRL. 2 totally different people. Just in case.
I think you're
Is there
confusing
actually a Marcus
everybody.
RL?
No.
No.
Well, I guess I could have left off the IRL part.
Yeah. Well, I did use it as my Steam name last week just to be annoying.
Just
What's
to do
that?
that.
You know how you like change your Steam
Marcus
Is
name?
his name Marcus? Is James? Shit, I don't know.
It's like if you're getting too many messages and you want to like just be left alone, you change your Steam name. And if
Yeah.
somebody doesn't have like an alias on Steam for you tagged, so they can't find you, it's a great thing to do.
Well, here to hear it first.
Boom.
Change your Steam name or sign offline. One of the two. Either way, that was a hell of a series. And by that, well, we'll be moving on to our next one shortly.
Cloud9
That was a
and
great
Liquid,
series,
right?
actually.
Where did this come from?
Yes.
Where did this come from?
What
Damn, Stu
on
blowing bubbles.
earth just happened? Let's keep that going. And as we're transitioning into our next little piece here, we're gonna take a look at the boys in Cloud9. They won a fresh major, and let's just see how
This
fresh
is
they're looking at this one.
rubbish. There's 2 bubbles.
I think he's gonna